But I got other weird stuff all over the thing, you know. That's the scientific term. Oh crap, we're live. I keep
Hi.
doing that, and I'm starting to make it feel like, you know what, it should just be a gimmick at this point. So, hello
It's the
everybody.
pre-roll.
It's the pre-roll. It really is. Hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the 25th, the silver episode of Vereldium. And welcome to my players. We have returners again, Black Irish 19, Rose Kai Kai, Nub Muffins, Caroton 87, and exactly 10 chicken nuggets. You'll notice that I abbreviated her name just a little bit because I needed some space on the lower third. As you all may have seen from our last session, there was no Ravenous in that session. This was strictly a dungeon dive into a very dangerous place full of puzzles and traps and pitfalls. The players were able to navigate, find some very interesting loot, and also find some very interesting lore as they've gone their way through. We are simply showing you this screen right now just so that you can see who our players currently are. You'll see that a couple of our players got a little bit of a facelift. Breeze got a gorgeous new token, and they also are getting gorgeous art on the left-hand side. So let me do a quick introduction. My name is Bazarkus. I'm going to be, my real name isn't Bazarkus, it's actually Adam, but Bazarkus, Adam, Bazarkus, you get it. So this is the Vereldium stream. This is an ongoing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign where we play a homebrew world known as Vereldium. This is a drop-in, drop-out based in the community, so you can actually roll off in our Discord, link right above my head right here, and you can roll off to play either as the Vanguard, which are player characters that you see here today, or as the Ravenous, which are the characters, the players that play as the monsters that provide all the obstacles and challenges to our players. There is going to be no Ravenous today. The reason being is because we've reached a milestone in our campaign, and it is up to the players to be able to surmount that. So I will be acting as classic dungeon master, and you all will be facing off against what I can concoct. This is an ongoing campaign, so the players will be dropping in and out. No no party will be exactly the same, game in and game out. However, some of our players and some of the people behind them, let me say that again. Some of our PCs and some of our players behind them are going to keep the story moving forward. It is a linear story, and they can contribute just as much as you, the viewers, can. If you look down in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen underneath your chat box, you're going to see those little purple bubbles that I have named Trouble Bubbles. You can turn those in to gift the caravan, which is all of us, including me, some gold, some weapons, supplies, traveling food to travel to the next location. You can gift a healing yodel to a player that gives 1d4 of healing at any time to save them from dying. Or you can unleash the archers, which allows for a single d20 roll. If it's an 11 and above, it fires off a d8 that hits all enemies. If it's 10 or below, it hits everybody. If it's a natural 1, it just hits the players, and if it's a natural 20, it hits for critical damage to all of the enemies. You'll also notice that we have community goals as well with those trouble bubbles, like teaching Erelem, your court magician, any new spell. He can learn any spell from any class, and the players can use one of the spells in his spellbook one time per session. You can also gift some simple healing potions. You can also help with the Chevalier Rescue Battalion, meaning that if one of the players is to meet the Reaper and die, their character will be rescued. However, they can no longer able to participate in that session. So, a lot of the rules that we do here is, wow. Okay, so Horacenio just bopped in 10 crafting searches. So we are going to have our caravan crafters probably be able to make whatever the heck you want. If you're curious about what I mean by that, Discord link at the top, where you can see all of our playtest and free content. So we do a lot of house rules here, so not everything is rules as written, although I do try to keep things pretty close. A lot of the things that we do is a lot of playtest, and a lot of things that may or may not work, like technology, because it's the hardest part of Dungeons & Dragons. One thing that I do that's different is inspiration. So inspiration, I use tarot cards. There's 4 ways that our players can use them. You can either turn them in and you can reroll any dice. You can gift them to another player and they can reroll any dice. You can force myself or the Ravenous, who aren't here today, to reroll anything that I just rolled, or you can tempt fate. I flip the card face up and I read it. Whatever the concept is on the other side of that card will affect the game at some point in the session. It can be very good. It can be very bad. There's such a spectrum of things that can be happening in the game. But it's up to the characters to decide how they want to use them. You, as the caravan, can also gift them for an exorbitant amount of trouble bubbles so that it doesn't become a horrible game of Uno in middle school where you skip, 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 reverse, skip, 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 and I just don't get to roll anything cool. But as we
like to do that.
I know you all like to do that so hard. So I had to reach over because I needed just a little bit of chewing gum. Before we get started, I wanted to say a few things. I wanted to give my props and kudos to someone to a company that's very specific, that's been helping out in Texas. I am a big fan of Deep Eddy products, and my favorite drink is the Deep Eddy sweet tea, tall in a glass with soda. I know. Tall in a glass with soda water and a splash of the peach vodka that they have, and it tastes like a very gentle sweet tea to me, a peach sweet tea. But what is more sweet is that because of the crisis that is happening in Texas with the recent snowstorms and all the power and water going out, they've been helping out, and I've been seeing all the stuff that they have been doing. I wanted to give my personal props. The Bizarchus channel is very, very thankful for everything that you're doing and the fact that you're going above and beyond. This is not just altruism. This is doing the right thing at the right time for everybody that needs it. So my personal thanks to Deep Eddy for really coming in when people needed it. Now, on to more pleasant things. Let's get out of this reality and you all come into mine. So, thank you very, very much for the gifted subs, Evil Emu. So today we are going to be seeing a little bit of some familiar characters if you've been watching the Adequate 8 stream. Now, I would like to have our players please introduce themselves. Black Irish 19, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Tyrone?
Hello once again, everyone. I am Black Irish 19. You can find me at that name here on Twitch. My character is Tyrone, a blood hunter. One of the classes you don't see too often.
No.
He's an old friend of my other character, Maresh, and he is very excited to have joined the caravan after hearing tales of their adventures.
Thank you so much, Black Irish. And it's always a pleasure to have you on stream. Every time that you're on stream now, it's a blessing. Rose Kai Kai, it's wonderful to have you on as well. Would you please introduce yourself and Breeze?
Hi, I'm Rose Kai Kai. Am I also a Twitch streamer under the same name? I am tonight going to play Breeze, my female Air Genasi druid, and she's just ready to go ahead and let's see what her mind can do for her tonight.
And it's always wonderful to have you back on our stream. Thank you very, very much. Exactly 10 chicken nuggets. Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and your OG, Madigan Vaughn?
I go by exactly 10 chicken nuggets or E10 chick nugs now at this point. I am not a Twitch streamer, pretty much nowhere on social media. I just like to play D&D. Madigan Vaughn is kind of the mom cleric, protection domain cleric of Saloon. Yes, she carries around a dog named Morty Vaughn, just like he's a beefy little toddler.
You're noticing now that Morty has some kind of a little, almost like an outline to his body, where visually he appears to be almost cel-shaded. And as he sort of grumbles and barks, you see little letters coming out of his mouth. Bark, bark, bark. Literally, the letters B-O-R-K are coming out of his mouth. While Sibert just goes as he flies and zooms upside down to the rest of you all. It's like, hi.
Oh, Sibirk.
But
And
hilarious.
the power couple returns. Carotan 87 and Nub Muffins. Nub Muffins, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Brenna?
I am Nub Muffins. I'm the other half, Hurtin 87. My character is Brenna, the crazy little kobold rage machine with the rage machine son running through the background really loud.
I'm playing with the kids.
He's
buddy.
very hyper.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Some of the insensate nonsense that she gets into may be based on him. Like touching everything in a magic shop.
Ombre.
I'm sorry, I'm dizzy. I forget that when I'm 3, it's really fun. When I'm 33, it's not that fun.
It's still fun. There's just
It's
more
still fun.
consequences.
It's just fun for other people.
Crazy.
Now, Muffins, again, always a pleasure to have you on. You are a phenomenal role player, and thank you so much for making the time. Carotan, buddy, please, would you introduce yourself and Incursion?
Hello, everyone. It is I, Kiro1087, part 2 of the power couple with Nubs and a small ragey barbarian child who's probably multi-classed in several other things. But anyway, I stream on Twitch under the same moniker, Kiro1087. Sometimes it's shooty things, sometimes it's a lot of goes. Sometimes I drive a car into a soccer ball and help Biz out. You never know. But Incursion, our purple tiefling barbarian persuasion. Novotan, I like that. Or Kiro Tuffins. I'll look at that later.
Kiro
Anyway.
Tuffins, nice.
Hero Tuffins.
I like Kiro
On a
Tuffins. That's great.
Brincursion.
Incursion.
That's adorable.
I've been bamboozled by chat. Okay. But yeah, Incursion, he does things. He chops things. He also has a kilt that punches out. That's probably a ram head now. Who knows? He may get it enchanted later. Who knows?
Yeah,
Look at that. We have a ship name.
you do
Oh,
have a
God.
ship
Brincursion.
name.
Brincursion.
Yeah, and it's going to have
Yeah.
a battering ram at the front of the ship, and it's gonna be the ram head.
I'm so happy. We have a ship now.
All aboard!
Thought the first
Oh.
one would be a flying ship, but instead it's this one.
It's the only ship that matters.
It's true.
So,
It's
Nothing's
actually
gonna-
hilarious because our characters hate each other in every other game we play.
I'm so glad that you all have honored me with the one that you have created the bond with. Thank you so much.
One of us
Also,
will betray each other. We'll see.
I am racking my brain at when we played soccer together, Caro.
It was Rocket League, sir.
Oh, duh.
Same difference.
Us
Also-
ramming into the soccer ball with a car.
Ramming into a soccer ball with the car.
I grew up in West Virginia, so we've actually hit a lot of balls with cars and plates.
Ordinary.
Yeah. So that's not a. Never mind. So wonderful to have you guys on our 25th silver anniversary. I can't believe that we've made 25 episodes of this. But I'm also extremely happy, especially with you all. This has been a crazy journey, and I can't wait to continue this on. So, in our last session, you all had descended the depths in assistance to Felden's birth. As you have gone down with the help of the Adequate Eight and their friends, 55 different platoons all got themselves in a battle position. knowing that the Underdark below was going to be dangerous, and also that intelligence had leaked about Felden's birth uncovering a very strong artifact. As that happens, the walls and every part of the city is on high alert. Those who are capable of fighting are conscripted to go to the walls, which is pretty much everybody, as this is a town made by adventurers for adventurers. So, as you descend the depths with Vez, with Shepard, with Dominic and his compatriots, they all go down to the very outer edge of this temple. They let you know that their friend, Wren, is down there with the big green one. They're not able to say its name, otherwise they would freak it out. As you get inside, you start to see that there is much more to this place than meets the eye. You start to unravel mysteries regarding the gem dragons. You start to come across deadly traps. And you also start to come across conversations that illuminate a little bit more about the world in a supernatural way. As this happens, the rest of you stay down there, patch your wounds. The clerics come in, heal you, recover you. And two of your party members, need to switch out. So as they come back to get you, Breeze and Madigan, you will be going down into the caverns with them. I will always ask this, Madigan, though I usually know the answer. Is Morty coming with you?
Not today,
Gotcha.
but one of these days.
One of these days. Okay.
We gotta get Morty some armor.
I know. I brought him into that that church graveyard the one time, and I think ever since then it's just been a little bit too dangerous for him.
Well, I am giving him plot armor by making sure that he's away. I know it's not the same thing, but
True.
as you all come in, you know that Brenna and Tyrone Incursion are over on the other side. Incursion, being equipped with the winged boots, was able to fly down, seeing that everything was torn apart along the wall. There was dozens and dozens of roots and different vines that had been stuck to the right-hand side of this wall over this large, large chasm on the left-hand side. As you examined it straight in the center, where there were 9 pylons that were stuck out at one point, and now there are none, you see that all down the center, it is torn to shreds. At the very bottom, you see crackled rock and glowing magma, as down below is now hot. Before we get started, I will say that a re-equip can happen. So, Brenna, Tyrone, Incursion, Madigan, and Breeze, we are going to start today's session by equipping you with what you wish from the caravan. So please go to caravan inventory in the Discord, link at the top, and go. Let's start the round robin of equipping yourself for the upcoming battles.
Tyrone will just keep the setup he had last week.
Could you please announce that setup for the rest of the players?
He took the animated shield, got a half plate armor +1, the ring of protection, the 1 greater healing potion, 2 regular healing potions, and is holding on to the animated grappling hook and 1 potion of Bonkin.
Okay.
Okay, so he has the 2 regular healing potions and the greater, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Also, don't forget that 4 healing potions have been added to the current caravan.
No, those were personal.
Oh, those were personal for you? My mistake.
Yes.
I apologize.
There's a total of 7, though. Last I checked.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, I'd like to grab another 2.
Okay.
Breeze wants to have the elven chain if it's a medium or light armor.
One of the abilities of the elven chain is that you're proficient in it regardless. So you can wear that.
Okay, yeah. Breeze
Does
wants the
it
elven
go
chain.
against the druid law of metal armor?
It's elven. I don't care.
Okay.
It's
Super
in the
metal.
thing that it says like you're proficient in it regardless. So I think it's a very difficult bypass. So I'm just gonna say yes. I'm cool with it. Elves are kind of shifty anyway, so I figured that they made it specifically just to like bypass stuff.
Because they would.
I said it. You want to see some more sclera? I said it.
The 3 that are already down in, do they still have the 2 bells of trap finding?
Do you guys?
We have one left. One of them shattered.
Oh, we should still have
Or
two
no, we had
because
3, so we have 2 left. Yeah, one shattered. We had 3,
Yeah.
so yes, we still have that.
we
Okay.
can use it until it locates a thing and then it shatters. So we just ding 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 shatter. There it is.
Okay. I have prepared my finding traps spells as well.
Okay. So for the players who were in the last session, which is Brenna and Incursion, are you keeping with the same items that is listed so that, or are you picking anything else up?
I still have my tea set and my half plate and my vials of stuff.
Okay.
If I could make a suggestion to anyone, Tyrone only grabbed the cloak or the ring of protection?
The ring. The cloak is
The
free.
The cloak
cloak is
is
free.
up for grab, and I'm keeping my setup at the current moment. Nothing else I feel would benefit Incursion at the moment. So that would be the one of pubescent immaturity, the Sunder's Small, the Winged Boot, Ring of Illumination, and half plate because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the half plate plus 1?
Negative.
I
Does
think
any-
that's on Black Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or Tyrone has the half plate plus 1, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
However, you did pick up dragon scale armor in the last session.
I am fully aware, but
We need to make packs to either one.
I'm scared because that's full plate. I'd rather run. Also, Tyrone, you should totally pick up the black scale armor because reasons. It would be hilarious.
I caught
if anybody
most
is-
of that. Did you guys catch that?
Mostly.
Okay.
I was trying to be super whispery, but I don't think my mic picked it up. I was saying Tyrone should totally grab the black scale mail of a Reshkagal because reasons.
True.
Does he want to make the pact with
Make the pack. Make the pack.
the name that I cannot pronounce.
As you can.
As it could now.
What does the pact entail?
Oh.
You'll find out now on Vereldium Vanguard.
So for anybody who has never been to New York, if you go to like Times Square, you are going to see a big building that says Scientology. The doors are open.
There it is.
So think about it like that. Does that make sense?
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm going to take that as a yes.
You know what? I'll swap out my half plate mail for the.
There's also the red scale, or sorry, the ruby scale, which is Zemfaxi. There's
Which
black-
is a full plate +2.
Exactly.
Not to be
Wouldn't
greedy,
full
but
plate
if you're
be
not
heavy?
using your armor, I will gladly use it.
Isn't full plate heavy? I only
Yes.
have it up to medium. So.
You wouldn't be able
Scale.
to equip either of those, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. Well, never mind.
Do
See, I can do heavy, but I already have a god. And I'm just very busy doing her work.
Yes.
Oh, that goes into something else. Madigan, please roll me a religion check.
All right.
Oh.
It's because you hit a trigger. Areshkagal and Zemfaxi are not gods.
All right.
They're track. Oh, nope. I don't know.
No, it's okay. You can keep whispering. I have the treble up so high on this. And
We do know that Semvaxi is a dragon, as far as I remember, the ruby dragon.
Ruby.
Our good friend in the chat, Victory, is saying you can have a patron and a god at the same time.
Yes.
It's true, but for Madigan, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
Oh, what? You don't want a Patreon and a YouTube channel? Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
Yeah, true. According to my good old boy friend back in West Virginia, his name's Cletus. He says you can have a daddy and a church. They don't have to be at the same place, and you can call more than one person father.
Oh my God, it works so well.
Well, I grew up there, man. I actively suppressed that accent. Was there for like 20 years.
Well, let me tell you what. No.
Yeah. Now you all know.
The YouTube.
Yeah. Yep. Look at all that Catholic. Never mind. Nope.
Horsenio's just lighting up chat over here.
He wants a character with that accent, Biz. You must make it now.
You could do that during the Keymasters thing.
Doesn't Horsenio live in Texas? Oh, he wants me to be that. That's fine. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay, Madigan, would you like to put on one of those armors?
Nope. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to pass on that.
All right. What kind of armor are you keeping on then?
She's been wearing leather armor this whole time, apparently.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I may have to do something if Incursion ever dies. I will totally put on one of those armors for you with the character.
Okay. Madigan, there's a bunch of other like non-enchanted medium and heavy armors as well. in the
Oh,
party.
okay. I think I missed those.
You have
There should
chain
be
and
another
scale.
half plate.
I have another half plate on.
Oh, right. Chain and scale.
There's chain and scale mail. Scale mail is heavy, chain is medium.
You know what? I'll do a chainmail.
Okay, pop on a chainmail. So, Brenna, are you currently okay with your loadout, your equipment, your kit?
Yeah.
Okay. Tyrone, how you feeling about your current equipment, loadout, kit, all that jazz?
All good.
Okay. Incursion?
Ready.
Nice. Breeze?
Ready.
Madigan?
Ready. I think this is the first time I've ever seen the message saying over carrying capacity on a character before.
I haven't. Remember Finder? He was carrying 700 pounds.
God.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. It was the sweetest reason why. He just
Oh,
wanted
I
to.
have
He kept
questions.
remaking the character from the very first part all the way through because he just enjoyed it so much.
Oh no.
So he had like 12 stacks of all the stuff that you get at starting equipment.
Oh my goodness. Can
It
I
was
just go
adorable.
ahead and admit
was
who
so
Finder
sweet.
is?
Absolutely.
Finder is my dad's character. Biz was kind enough to teach my dad and brother how to play D&D.
That's my
And
pleasure. So
there's
much
some
fun.
technological difficulties.
Your dad is like SEAL Team 6 Papa Dragonborn, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yup.
All right. So, as you all get back in, Madigan. You follow the breadcrumbs to where your friends currently are. As you pass by, you see the three statues. One of them in Sylvan, one of them in Infernal, one of them in what is it?
Was it Draconic on the last
Draconic.
Draconic. Thank you. It was in Draconic. But it wasn't actually. I'm just letting you know that I just couldn't remember. But as you make your way down, you see a sort of like a few pieces of tape that says, "Do not go over this bridge." As you continue to the southeast, you meet up with your friends again. There is an ashen curtain over this area right here. And you see a big spray of fresh blood coming from that all the way back to the wall. Smells like incursion.
Ooh. As we're passing by, can I read the one that's in Infernal?
Yes, you can. As you pass by, okay, what is the thing? Transcripts.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna double check over the one with Sylvan.
Okay. The one that is in Sylvan says, "Welcome to my home. Please wash your hands and wipe your feet. And don't die." And at the very bottom it says, "Yes, I understand that was a run-on sentence."
I want that sign in my house.
Madigan, yours, which is Infernal, which is the lower right-hand corner. Sorry. That one is a little bit too difficult to make out, but you currently see what appears to be a big, bulky guy that is crossing his arms, and he's fading in and out, almost like a flicker. Because remember, it's just like little shards of stone that are still there, that are parts of the statue. And then the rest of it is filled in with this luminous illusion, like a wireframe.
Got it.
So, go ahead.
I was going to say, so we see the ash curtain over this doorway here,
That is correct.
and then the blood spray is going in this direction or the other? Like it
The blood spray starts
toward us,
there,
right?
and it goes that way.
Okay, got it. And we smell something like, this smells like incursion, correct?
Yes.
I think I'm just going to try to follow the smell. What do you think, Breeze?
I believe we should too.
How are you feeling about this?
I almost want to see behind that ashen curtain, but I don't want to try to force our way through either.
Kind of feeling the same way. Before we go further, can I try something? I'm gonna just take out a little satchel from Madigan's bags, and I'm gonna turn to Breeze and say, "Come here, come here. I have something from Saloon for you." And if I can find it in my equipment, she is just going to trace a little crescent moon of this shimmering dust on Breeze's cheek and say a little blessing. And so Breeze has some resistance to psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. You have
For
a
the next-
resistance to psychic damage for the next 8 hours.
Ooh.
That is Madigan Vaughn's signature item, a gift from Selene.
Which I am accepting because I am also of the Selene faith.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna have church in here. Alright, shall we go find the others?
Something myself first. I'm gonna pull out my water skin
Okay.
and kind of pour some over my hand and just like cleanse my hands.
Mm-hmm.
If maybe that might trigger something with the one that was in Sylvan.
Okay. You wash your hands. You don't really see anything happen.
Let's go ahead.
Can you say that one more time, please? You broke up a little.
Let's go ahead and head over.
Okay.
Let's see if I can follow the smell.
Okay. It's not too difficult. It's the trail of blood that you see moving down into that corner.
Ah.
Yes! My wife just got vaccinated!
Woo!
Woo! I love you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit your arm.
Oh!
I gave her a hug and I.
Hit the spot.
Too real, right, babe?
She didn't. Well, she didn't wince. I just feel bad about it.
My second shot on Saturday.
Yes.
Whoa! Celebrate.
Yes, science. Okay. So remember, there was a big piece of tape and a small sign that was scribbled on that said, "Do not cross this bridge. Bombs."
Oh yeah. So we should go this direction, Madigan.
Oh, but it would be so fun. Alright, yes, we should.
It'd be fun once.
Alright, so we're gonna go around the bridge.
Okay. You go around the bridge and you find Tyrone and Incursion. Incursion, your abilities that are time specific are refreshed. Brenna, Tyrone, same. So your your winged boots are now active.
Good. Hey.
Meaning that they're not flying, they just have the full 10 minutes.
Roger.
Okay.
I will.
And, sorry, Bizarchus, as we were heading into here, I was going to spend the 10 minutes to,
Yes.
cast the, I think it's the detect magic.
Okay. You cast detect magic. You now have that concentrated on you. You notice that there is enchantment magic that's extremely strong coming from the statue's head that you're just passing next to. You see it in a very thin cone, a very thin degreed cone pointing towards the wall. The wall to the left, to the west.
Did I see them looking at the statue?
No, and the statue is faced towards the wall. So there's it's like that.
But they're investigating the statue at all? Is Breeze investigating the statue?
No, I just see it because of detect magic.
Got it.
When detect magic is up, I've always assumed that there's sort of like a little bit of an aura around you so that you're just hypersensitive to it.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Whatever you do, don't look directly in the statue's eyes. Or else you become a work. You become a work of art, and you also might die.
Got it.
We had quite the incident with these statues last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who looked... What happened with the statues? I mean, it sounded like someone learned the hard way.
That could be a phrase.
That was not intentional. I was trying to figure out how to word it.
I was stuck between a rock and a hard place.
That's good. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. You're getting a card for that.
I'm
You
not
could say I
saying
was
it.
slightly stoned for a little bit.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to flip over the card that I have.
I want to flip one? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Also, I'm not sure if you saw, Biz, but I did purchase a card of inspiration earlier.
I did see. Did you Did you already have one, and we have to flip?
Negative.
Okay.
I was just purchasing.
You know, I'll flip mine too.
Oh,
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
The world card has been reshuffled. We gotta start going through the deck again.
yeah, all
I
cards
swear
are
to God.
reshuffled at the end of the session.
I was about to lose my mind if Nugs leveled up again.
Oh, God.
No, but can I please get you to roll a D100?
Oh,
Okay.
That's good. It's not tower.
78. Okay, give me just a moment. I got to look up a table. But in the meantime, this is not going to kill anybody outright. So this is a specific type of thing that will either grant or take something away. So you guys go ahead.
Magic.
Keep going. No. Don't let me stop you, please.
So I was just going to take the animated grappling hook from Tyrone and said, you know what? I think this is the best way. And I jump into the hole, but I realized I have the winged boots on, so I just don't fall in. And I was like, oh, right, that does not how that work. And I start floating up to the ceiling and create this little, like, crane game with the rope. And I just lower everyone down rappel style.
Gotcha. You absolutely do that. Okay, so I got the answer to this card. This is for Madigan. Madigan, roll me a d4.
Okay.
Smaller dice, better options.
2. Black Irish, what is the current armor you're wearing?
that would be the half plate +1.
Okay. Madigan, you start to remember, as you were looking through all the rest of the equipment, you picked up the half plate +1 that was there. And then you're looking and you're seeing Tyrone has one, and Brenna has one, and Kirshen has one. Where did you get this one? I thought we only had 3.
Do we magically get another one for the inventory?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Woo!
sick.
I'll take
Nice.
it.
Yeah, it was specifically because he has his armor in his 5th spot, and that was the card. So
Wow. It's really fortuitous.
I really thought it was gonna be like some magical swap thing where she steals my armor.
no, with that
I
card
was
I go
worried
on a
about that.
with that card I go on a specific table, and between 77 and 81 is item duplication.
Wow.
All right, so the chainmail is going back into the inventory of the caravan.
Okay. So, as you all get there and Incursion starts to lower you all down, I'm going to place you into the center of the black hole here. This is just so that I can get your tokens. No other reason.
Hey, we're Moria.
Just trying to be helpful.
Thank you. No, you absolutely were. I appreciate that.
Hey, where's your adorable dog, Maddie?
I didn't know how dangerous it was going to be down here, so I left him back behind.
Which is not a
mean,
bad
that-
idea.
We just keep going into more and more dangerous places.
You all float down, and as you do, you find yourself amidst so much rubble and debris. Roots that seem healthy and alive, colorful, and full of water. Next to a bunch of lava and large 20-foot tall by 15-foot wide stone walls covered in some kind of a gelatinous substance. The north side is white. The south side is blue. Even with your vision, it is difficult for you to see past this very far. It does not look like there is another one of those ashen curtains. But you can see that there is a large pile of dust all in this area.
That doesn't look good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing. Gonna take out the little bell and go.
Okay. You go, and it shatters. As that happens, you see in front of you this large pulsing wall. And it seems
that's
to
a winner.
moray straight up. As that happens, though, you see on the left-hand side that blue gel appears to inflate and deflate.
Well, that's bad.
And that is what the magic of the trap, the Bell of Trap Finding is showing you. The wall that's in front of you, and the blue wall, which is inflating and deflating.
Do I see anything else with my detect magic?
You currently see that the north wall is no magic signature. The magic signature in front of you is extremely powerful. And the magic signature below you is very dull. And it seems to be almost convex.
Hey guys, could you stand back for a second? I want to give this thing a little test.
Will do.
Yep.
I pull out a hand axe, and I just throw it straight forward 20 feet.
Okay, you
Just huck it.
and you watch it completely turn to dust in front of you, as it
That's
looks
a
like it rips apart from its atomic structure.
That's a mega bad.
Does anyone know Dispel Magic?
Wait a tick. Doesn't our good friend Ziva know it?
Well, I have Dispel Magic as well.
Oh, even better.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and cast that.
Okay. I need for you to roll me in, let's see, on a successful check for each spell of 4th level or higher. The target must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Roll a wisdom check, please. Okay. As you cast the spell, you dispel the magic in front of you, and you watch as the blue of the wall dissipates, and it turns to a dull silvery sheen, and the wall seems to disappear in front of you. As that happens, you're able to see beyond that wall. And you can see this far. I need for everybody to roll me a perception check, please.
Is this related to hearing at all?
Yes, it's auditory.
That's an advantage for me.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I
That's
said
rough.
nothing.
So, Madigan, you having practiced trying to listen if Morty is choking or if he's just really excited, you're able to discern very tiny noises. You, as Breeze finishes her dispel magic, you see the magic in front of you being dispelled. And you feel, and you see the magic that's to the south of you being dispelled as well. But to the south of you, you start hearing something that sounds like something inflating. And it's inflating quickly.
I'm just gonna say, shh, shh. Do you guys hear that? And then just describe what I'm hearing.
You very, very slowly hear.
I don't know if your mic is picking that up.
Probably not. Hey, Riker.
Nope.
I heard the Riker.
Sorry.
Riker, what is your voice?
Morty is always
Something is inflating.
I need your mic. That's what I need.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, he hasn't come and honked yet, so we haven't gotten to the tense part of the game.
Do we hear something just inflating?
You hear something, it sounds like a balloon inflating.
It may be delayed. Wait, the thing was inflating and re-inflating. Maybe the magic's coming back up.
I don't know about the reinflating. I don't know if it deflated. It just sounds like there's air being pumped into something.
That's weird, because wasn't that magic just pulsing before? Like, it was like getting big and small, and now you're hearing something inflating?
It may have transferred to something else, do you think?
Maybe it moved on to a
Maybe,
different.
but I would still like to test that section before you go walking through it, Incursion. No more of this just charging in.
I don't know what you mean. I'm the carefulest person on this team.
I was
am
not
afraid
intentional.
of you being petrified again.
It's fine. No
Wait,
little.
wait.
Nothing.
I'm gonna try to catch both Brenna's and Incursion's hands just real quick. Let me go ahead and do something that's just gonna help you a little bit, and then I'll also do the little glittery dust on the sides of their face, boop them
Okay.
both on the nose, and say, there you go. A little bit mentally stronger for a little bit.
Okay, you both have resistance to psychic damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madigan, after you finish that little ritual, you hear a
Oh, that's
and Breeze, you sense that large magic presence in front of you again.
My bad, guys.
So that came back.
Wait. The cat came back?
Something like that.
What do you mean? And I throw another axe.
It explodes.
Oh, it definitely came back.
so. It was
So there's
seated
ooze
behind
on
them.
this one that's blue and magic and goes away when you dispel it, and there's ooze on this one, but it's not magic.
Correct.
Something is turning it into a timer.
Can I reach them? Like if I reach out with one of my hand axes, can I reach the gel?
If you get to the third square, you could potentially reach over and like mess with it.
Well, I was wondering, like, from down here in the corners.
Executive 10 Chicken Nuggets, please bring up Riker's character sheet because I hear him now, so he's going to be involved in this.
I was trying to keep him quiet.
No. I want you to bring up his character sheet because whenever he does that, it's always during a very tense moment when somebody could die. So I want you guys to have a second chance.
All right.
Can I reach from here?
Yes, you
Can I
absolutely
reach?
can.
I want to just try to touch the gel with my hand axe and see if I can scrape a little bit of it off.
Sharp side or dull side?
Dull side.
Okay, on the dull side, you push, and it actually gives way and resists a little bit, almost like you're pressing on a cushion.
Oh, that's weird.
All right. I brought up his character sheet.
But it doesn't like ooze onto the axe at all. It just
doesn't.
kind of pushy. That's weird, guys. This is like a pillowy gel thing over here.
Like a bladder?
I don't know. It's weird.
Can you scrape it off?
I didn't try the sharp side. I didn't want to cut it up. Do you want me to try to cut it up?
Could be worth a try.
I'm gonna check out the other one first. That freaks me out. I'm gonna go up to this one
Okay.
and I'm gonna push on that one.
Okay. Dull side or sharp side?
Dull side.
Okay, you push on the dull side, and as you do, it's the same sort of bit, except this comes off and it's super sticky. It gets on the edge of your blade, and it's like a tree sap.
That's weird. I'm gonna take the sticky side back to the blue one and try touching my sticky stuff to the blue stuff.
It is now sticky blue stuff.
That came off. Okay, and then I'm gonna come right here. And I'm gonna throw my hand axe at the wall.
Which one?
I'm gonna throw it at through the like magic thing.
Okay.
And see
You
if it
take
disappears.
your hand axe, And as that happens, Breeze, you see the wall in front of you dissipate.
Wall was
Legend of
still like
Zelda.
right here.
So it's gone? Did it go, Breeze? Did that work? Did my axe go through? What happened?
Do I hear?
Your axe is still in that little cobblestone wall. And you all hear
Here.
like a really quick.
Just in case there's anything else before we go through this, I'm going to run over and I'm going to do that again on a different hand axe and keep it on me.
Can you say that one more time?
I'm
I
going
don't
to
think I
run up
understand.
here again and touch this gel again.
Okay.
And run down there and touch that gel again so that I have the gel on another hand axe just in case it comes back and we're stuck inside.
Got it. Okay, you scrape a little bit of the sticky sap onto one. All right, you now have a hand axe, a
This
little bit
wall
of sticky
here?
sap. That was the wall that's in front of you.
Okay.
Incursion, you move forward.
Do
You're fine.
It would seem to be time-based. Perhaps we should hurry.
I hear the inflating again?
You do, and you also see that the hand
Get
axe
through
is
all the way,
starting.
guys.
The hand axe is starting to shift.
Let's move.
Get through, guys. Get through. Get through.
All right, let's go.
What's this next one over here?
The
And
next
where
one.
is this invisible wall? Because I want to make sure we're actually past it.
It is. It was in this area.
Okay.
Between the two.
So, as you all get to this spot. Oh, come on. No, I don't want to open up OneNote. I want to reveal my map to my players.
That's a mood. OneNote always like, hey, you want to open up? No,
No, man.
be gone.
I see
have
you're
one
trying to do
drive.
something else.
OneNote is the new Clippy.
Yep.
Incursion, that's dynamic lighting?
No, I don't use dynamic lighting.
Oh, you're talking about my ring of illumination. Yeah, it's dynamic lighting. I'm gonna
I'm
rename that thing.
teasing him on my one shot that we did.
I know the
Oh!
reference. I know the reference.
I didn't.
I'm playing in character.
Oh, okay.
Everything was black for a good hour, and he got the nickname Dynamic Lighting.
Oh, that
yeah.
happens.
Yes.
I
I told Biz about that.
Yeah, well, dynamic lighting was a thing that not a lot of people figured out, and not a lot of assets you load it. Never mind. It's an extremely common It's an extremely common technical problem that everybody has, especially as DMs. So, Black Irish, your card is still in play, but you have to tell me when you want to use it. All right. This is sort of a if you make a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll remember that.
All right, so what do we see in here? You
As you
seeing
s-
anything, Breeze?
As you get closer to this wall, Breeze immediately tells you to stop. There's another wall in front of you. As you look, the north wall has a long strip of red down the left half of it. And to the right side half is blue. To the south half, or to the south wall, it's another gray ooze.
Blue was the thing we were supposed to activate last time, right?
It was blue last time, but doesn't mean it's blue this time. Do the plants on the ground look different than the plants in the last room?
They don't, actually. They look exactly the same. These are just nothing but vines, no roots.
Hey, Brenna,
What?
we also have a 15-foot pole. Maybe we don't need to exactly split the things over here. Maybe we just need to smack it with a long pole.
Smack it.
Yeah. Let me yeah, I'll pass
no,
you the
no, no.
15-foot pole.
No, I don't want to risk our pole, though. What if what I do disintegrates our stuff? Then we wouldn't have a pole. I got lots of hand axes.
True.
Where do you manifest all those hand axes? Aren't those hand axes like as big as you?
No, they're hand axes.
God dang it.
Yeah. This is my hand. It's not very big. It's a hand axe.
It would be very small in your hand.
How big are your hand axes?
This big, and they're as big as Brita.
It's not my fault you got big hands.
Do you want to use my shovel?
It's all perspective, really.
I am
It
going.
is.
I'm gonna try the same one first, guys, but it might mess stuff up, and I'm sorry if it does.
I'll just reach out and give her a pat on the back and try to give her some guidance.
Okay. You do. You get some guidance. As that happens, Breeze, you feel the wall reappears behind you.
I am gonna pull out my axe that has the gray stuff on it, and I'm going to touch it to this blue ball here.
Okay. You take that axe with the gray stuff on it, and you touch it, and again, the gray stuff seeps over top of the blue stuff, and you sort of make like a very sticky blue, whatever this is.
And I'm going to tell this hand axe I'm sorry if this hurts it, and I'm going to throw it in front of me here and
Okay.
see if it does anything.
You throw it in front of you. And it explodes and disintegrates in front of you.
So it's not the blue
Brenda?
stuff with the gray stuff.
Brenda?
New combination now.
What?
I think you're supposed to throw your hand axe at the blue thing, not the invisible wall that destroys the hand axe.
Can I please get everybody to roll me a perception check?
Yes.
Hey.
I see you check diddly.
Does Brenna still get advantage for the guidance? Oh no, I'm sorry, not advantage.
A D4.
18's pretty good. You probably don't want to use the guidance.
It is pretty good.
Oh, I thought I had to use it. Okay.
A guidance only lasts for like a minute.
I just used it. So now it's a 20.
Okay, and it's a cantrip, so you can use it over and over again. All right, so got it. So unnatural 20. That's 4 successes. You all start noticing that inside this room, the heat is getting intense and it's getting harder to breathe.
I'm resistant to this.
You are, so it's not hurting you too much, and that's stylistically and also great for the story. Why you don't feel that you're slowly cooking to death. So,
Yeah, the rest of us in metal.
Oh shit!
as the rest of you are looking forward, what are you going to do?
Brenna, try mixing together the blue and the red.
Okay. I'm going to touch another hand axe to the gray stuff down here.
Okay, you touch the hand axe with the gray stuff. It's soppy and wet.
All right. And I'm going to go up. And I'm going to touch it to the blue stuff again.
Okay, you wipe, and it's now sticky.
And then I'm going to... Is there a part of the red wall that's like near the magic wall?
The southern part, yeah. It
I'm
looks like
going-
that's the vertice of it.
I am going to try to throw my axe so that it hits the red stuff right at where it starts the wall.
Okay, you take your axe and you roll me a dexterity check. Okay, you hit just on the side where it meets the wall. As that happens, you watch as part of your axe slams into the red, and it scrapes off, and as that happens, the red slides off like moss. But then the rest of the hand axe goes into the force field and explodes out.
That did not work, guys. But the red stuff came off.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty hard.
Anybody else got any ideas?
Can I throw one of my last hand axes at the red stuff and just kind of throw it?
So the hand axe already went to the red stuff. As you watched it hit it, it did come scrape off the side like red moss.
Okay.
Have we already tried either blue or red, then to the gray, then back to the blue or red? It's like a different.
We haven't done just red either.
I'm gonna go over and take my dagger and scrape some of that red off.
Okay. Roll me a nature
And
check,
then-
please, at advantage because you're a druid.
The shift, correct?
Yes. Okay. This is just blood moss. It just grows at the base of most volcanoes. There's nothing magical about it. This doesn't not used as a reagent. It's just moss that grows here. It's edible.
Oh, what did you? Is any of these vines on the ground? Can I pick them up? Does any of it come up?
One more time.
Does any of these vines come off?
You can rip them up. Yeah.
Transcription. What about the transcription? We have a scroll. We can ask Shepherd and Dominic.
What do I ask them? I tell them
We
there's
run-
some slime stuff on some walls, and what do we do with it? Like,
We're dealing with two different walls. One of them is gray. The other one's red and gray with red moss on it. Red and blue with red moss. Yeah.
What order did we do it in last time?
I did
did-
gray, and then the blue stuff stuck to the gray stuff, and that was what it took to get the wall down. So I don't. Now we got this red stuff in here, and I don't know what to do with the red stuff.
Ask them if they've seen a puzzle like this before.
And have we tried what we did last time, but just in the opposite order?
I haven't dispelled the magic yet either. I can try that again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting pretty warm in here.
Did the temperature start going up only after this wall came up, guys? I'm gonna take one of my hand axes, I'm gonna hit the gray stuff, and I'm gonna hit the blue stuff, and I'm gonna hit the wall behind us.
Okay. You hit the gray stuff and it gets all that stickiness on it. You hit the blue stuff and you feel an explosion of air towards your face. You no longer see the wall in front of you.
Right.
All right.
Let's move. Let's move.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's getting burning hot. In the next room, you see another wall in front of you. This time, to the north, the gel is yellow. To the south, there is another red wall, another blue wall.
Yellow though, that's weird.
Try exclusively the yellow. Throw it at the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the yellow.
Okay, you hit the yellow. It gets completely stuck. And you lose
That
a
did
hand
not
axe.
work. My hand axe went in there. That's gone.
Let me hit the
I-
blue one with the hand axe.
I'm
and you
gonna
s-
run.
And you see the wall, and you see the wall disappear in front of you.
Oh, that worked.
It's the blue ones. It's the blue ones.
You see another blue wall. To the south is a green, red, green.
I'm gonna hit the blue wall.
Okay? The wall in front of you disappears.
Okay.
There's another wall in front of you.
I hit the blue wall.
Okay.
There's two!
There's
I'm gonna
two.
hit
There's
the
one on the
other.
left and one on the right. Okay, one of you hits the other one. What weapon are you using?
I'm
Hand
using my
axe.
dagger.
Javelin.
Okay. Hand axe, spear, you woof, woof. And the wall falls down in front of you. There's another wall in front of you. There's a blue wall and a yellow wall and a red wall. What are you going to do?
Blue wall. Blue wall. I hit my hand axe.
You hit it with another one. You start hearing a kakoosh as you watch as another massive stone poof. It starts running up and catching up towards you. As you slam this axe into the blue wall, it's not enough. I need for you to roll me attack rolls with this, please.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh, can I touch it with guidance?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Everybody
Hand
roll,
axe attack.
Okay. Oh, you're blowing a rage. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
So that's a 10 to... Whap! You smack through.
Oh, damn it. That wasn't even the right thing.
Oh, it's close. It's close. 16, it does pierce it. Boof, boof. And you're chipping away. You can see that it's taking a lot of damage. But it's just not there yet. One more round. Who else is doing something?
I'll try to. Oh God, what do I have?
You already did guidance.
I'm gonna try to
Tarun,
dispel magic.
Okay, it's dispel magic. Tarun, what are you doing?
Tyrone will whip out his sunblade and slap.
I'm
Easily.
gonna pull out my great axe.
Shoo! And you slice across it. As that happens, the wall in front of you dissipates. There is a huge slide in front of you as this large rock is coming and gaining on you.
Let's go.
You dive down the slide as fast as you can. As that happens, you get just down that one edge as the rock comes and slams right on top, closing the gates. You guys were close.
Very Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to remind Nubs that that you threw it at the blue thing, not the magical one. And it was like, no. It's the blue one. It's the blue one.
Totally
We
fine.
only got one hand axe left now, guys. So I gotta get more when we go back to town.
Totally fine.
Definitely.
So I got Madigan, Tyrone. Somebody's on top of somebody else, which is totally fine. No shameful.
Goodness, you guys, this is not the place.
This is not the place for Morty.
Yep.
All
No
right, never
Morty
mind.
allowed.
I
It may
can look
not
in
be the
this other bag.
place, but it is the time.
I got 4 hand axes left. There were a few in this bag.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
You have so many hand axes.
Just enough, really. So, you all slide down. And as you do, you make it into a deep below chamber. As you slide.
Oh my.
Mother of God.
To where you see a gorgeous green
Emerald dragon sitting upon its throne.
Emerald.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Yikes.
How much?
Oh my goodness.
That much.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. Yeah, Emerald sounds right.
Yeah, that's dumb. Do I want to spend inspiration on this? Yeah, why
I
not?
wonder. Hey guys.
Well, no.
But you can
wonder
also
if
get your
that's
friends to
Erelem.
There you go. Hey, Nubs,
Invoice.
for
Guys, I
keeping...
wonder if that's Erelem from upstairs.
Nubs, for keeping great notes, I'm giving you a card of inspiration.
I will have to flip it. I still have one from my thieves' tools.
Okay. Do you want to gift it to anybody else?
Who does not have one?
Tyrone.
Tyrone can have one then.
Tyrone, you get a card of inspiration.
Cool.
Me dumb.
I wrote it down, but I just didn't have my notes out yet.
That's fine.
While I was watching, I was making notes.
There's no faster way to make a DM just like go, oh, you did remember, than remembering the name of an NPC. It's just soul filling.
Okay. Looking at the notes, it's actually Erelem, not
That's what I said.
That's what he said. That's what she said.
I said Erelem.
Legacy.
Oh no. Erelem, if that's you, I'm hoping that my secret's just between us.
It is, little one. Hello.
Hi.
Secret? What secret?
Welcome to my home. So, you survived. You are very intelligent. I am impressed.
No one has ever called me that before. Thank you.
Oh, who are these cool people?
always fit in with everyone. These people are nice, though. They've been very nice to me.
Kaiju!
Wait. Kaiju!
Oh,
I think that's the biggest one you've ever uploaded.
It's just a PDF.
It's the biggest kaiju ever.
Riker, now is not the time. It's not actually intense.
Yeah, that's not actually intense, so everybody's trying to chill out, all right? It's not even here,
I
and
saw
the
the edge of
joke
it pop
joke
up
still
and hide
continues.
the Emerald Dragon. That's all I saw.
Yeah, you got a good
Someone
point.
alert Mobius. We need a kaiju counter.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll speak
guys,
this out in Draconic.
do any of you have stuff so we can like be polite coming in? Cause I'm pretty dirty, and I think her place looks pretty nice.
Oh, we need to be. Oh, you ask her if we have a place where we can wash our hands.
You can use my water skin again.
I just don't want to insult her.
If you wish to bathe, then yes, I require this. My land is clean. My land is homely. I learned this from my champion. To decorate. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
I'll speak this out in Draconic. It is a wonderful home you have here.
If anybody
Going-
wants to,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if anybody wants to wash their hands a little bit, I have some holy water. She did say her place was holy. Or their place.
I
As
thought she said it was homely.
homey. Like
Oh, I heard
homebody?
holy.
Yeah.
Voice
Homie,
mod.
don't play that.
So as you speak out in Draconic,
I know. And thank you. I hope that we could be good friends. High blood.
As do I. Now,
Wait, why are you speaking in the weird tongue? I can't understand you, guys,
He
when you're
just
speaking
told
in the
her
weird.
it was nice here. That's all.
Oh, okay.
simply offering my pleasantries to our gracious host.
Native
I would
tongue.
tell her in Draconic that her home is almost as beautiful as she is.
you
You
see
too, Brina?
this massive creature start to like flip its hands over top of itself, throw its horns glistening backwards. Its skin almost like twisted bark, but the inlay is bright and glistening as diamonds, as feathers and leaves and trails of vine, mossy outgrowth comes and flares out, and she just
Just, you stop it. Flattery is, it's not going to do. Now why have I met such flatterers today in my home?
Well, we've come here in search of a few people.
Hey, Tyrone. I'm pretty sure that since that one is big and green, that's one of the people.
Indeed.
We were asked to come and check on some people in here that by their friend.
Come closer to me. I wish to see you where I can see you best.
What does a room look like? Does it look like a good place for me to go now that I'm cleaned up and not all filthy?
so the room is massive. The room itself is huge. It looks like a massive, like a dugout dome. There's different layers upon layers of what is it called? Oh God, what is it? I just had the word.
So like terraced?
Terraced, yeah. It's like Machu Picchu. So it's you see it terraced up on either side, with trees that are growing here, moss, with things that you're not sure how they are growing because there's no sunlight down here. However, you notice that it is bright, that it feels as though this is a gentle morning in springtime. The temperature in here is very, very pleasant. The air here smells like fresh morning dew. And the crystals that glow
Around Erelem's throne glisten brightly and
twinkle with thousands and thousands of motes of light.
I'll approach.
I just look for somewhere that seems like a good place that I'm not stepping on anything that would matter to her. And I also brought tea, just like I promised.
You actually brought me tea?
I did. They had this tea set. It seemed kind of stupid that nobody was using it.
I honestly cannot believe that somebody would actually bring me tea. This.
Well, I mean, I want to make friends. It seems right. Only to sit and have tea.
I never said this was a bad thing. Of course I will have tea. Please, start preparing the tea. Use the water from my fountain, if you'd be so kind.
Okay. And I like
As this is happening, Bryn is the only one that can't make this roll. I need for everybody else to please roll me a perception check. This is for auditory, so Tyrone.
16.
Okay.
You're hearing something
From above you, from high above you. It sounds like maybe 100 or so feet. And you start hearing the sounds of scraping across some kind of stone. It almost sounds like if somebody were to lose their balance on the ceiling.
I will take a look up, see if I can't find it.
You take a look up and you just notice that there is a little patch of moss that's slowly floating and falling down to the ground. It's coming from above where you are, probably about 100 feet, and to the north about 30.
My Lady Dragon.
Did you forget my name so quickly?
Of course not, Erelem. Just trying to be polite.
Then how may I help you?
You said you learned how to decorate your home from someone.
My champion, yes. He is so handsome, such a wonderful companion, and so very strong. Nothing would make me happier than if you two were to meet and get on good terms. To someone who brings me tea, visits, and gives me the entertainment of going through my labyrinth. I would be friends with you.
We are most honored. We would love to meet your champion as well.
Feats of strength, a strong champion. Maybe a friendly challenge between warriors.
You are curious then.
Always.
I am curious too. I would enjoy this very, very much. Wren! Come to your lover proud.
Say what now?
As this happens, you start to listen as you hear this loud screeching sound. It almost sounds like the a long steel cord being torn asunder. And as that happens, you watch as this silver-haired, silver-faced, featureless-bodied changeling starts to glide down. And as he glides down, you hear this loud electric guitar riff as he is as he comes all the way down in circles with a trail of green and black and purple smoke that changes colors as he descends. And as he does, he lands in front of you, right in front of Erelem. Erelem takes her fingers and rubs them around his face. He goes, "Hey, honey. I heard you talking about me. So, feats of strength, huh?"
So you were the one they call Wren.
"Oh, dang. Hear that, babe? I'm famous." Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I'm Wren.
Incursion.
I'm finishing grabbing the water for the tea and Hi. We heard about you from your friends.
Oh, which ones?
Well, the main one I know, Shepherd. He put this mark on me. See? It glows.
Oh, no kidding. You figured that out. Nice. I have one too. And you see that he has the exact same mark on his chest.
Oh, we match!
I know. Isn't that awesome?
That's so cool!
We're like brother and sister now. Well, not really, but you get it. Actually, we could be. Watch. And he changes his entire form to match you. He looks like Brenna underneath his clothes.
But
That's amazing!
Well, I was born this way.
I was born this way. You're amazing.
He turns back into his same formless self. Yeah. Erelem's really, really something else. Very sweet. Lots of fun adventures. And I kind of needed a little bit of time away to get my head on straight.
Of course, self-care is very important.
Well, it's not just self-care. And you see Erelem push him very slightly. She says,
You stop it, you naughty.
he's like, I kind of grew up a little bit. Feels good. So, tea, huh?
Yeah. How's
Well,
it
I'm not going to fight you in the middle of tea. Come on, let's have some.
And just so you know, and just so you know, Bizarchus, this is just regular tea. This is her. She doesn't want to do anything stupid right now.
Okay,
She just
gotcha.
wanted to make tea.
Okay. So you're just making normal tea, nothing crazy. His arms are up, and he says, just 5 cups. Some of you not partaking, or should I go get some more?
I think I'm fine. I'll just
Not
stay
gonna
for the
happen?
company.
Can I
I
get you
could,
something else?
Oh no, thank you though.
Oh goodness.
If you say so. As that happens, Erelem looks down to you and says,
Do you not like tea? Or do you not enjoy the company?
I very much enjoy the company. I'm just not in the mood for a drink at this time. But I'd love to stay and enjoy the company.
I see that you do not know the manners of the place where I hail. I think you should at least accept the cup. Don't drink it, if you don't want it, but accept what is given to you.
I will do so.
Good. Thank you.
Do I get any weird vibes off of this creature?
roll me an insight check, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the cup in my mess kit.
Okay.
You do so.
Are there weird vibes off this creature, or like whether Wren is being genuine.
Which one of those do you want me to answer?
Let's just go with the first one, since that's what I called before rolling.
Okay. So you know that dragons, in the most sense, are usually very polar to one side of whatever their like issues are. So white dragons are relentless hunters. Black dragons are eternally paranoid. You're not too sure about emerald dragons, but it's possible that emerald dragons need to be impressed, need pomp and circumstance. You're finding that she's taking offense by you not following the status quo.
Okay.
So that's the only time when you notice that she's trying to pull power over the rest of the party.
I will gladly take some tea then.
It didn't take that much to convince you, which is good. The manners of Xylosian always offer that. Do you understand what it means by accept what you're given, even if you don't want it?
I do, but I don't know that I'm as familiar with Xylosian customs. If you would care to tell us more, I'd listen entirely. I'd be all ears. It's fascinating.
As the first little bit of drinks are being brought out, you see Wren begin to spin his hands in the air. And as that happens, you start seeing a little mist appear above his head. You start seeing little legs appear from the bottom of that mist. The mist turns itself into some kind of a silver tray. This tray begins to spin very, very slowly, and above it starts coming these sandwiches and crackers, cookies, cheeses, and all these other little things for high tea. As he puts them all down in front of you, he starts spinning his hands one more time, and he spins large cushions that is big enough for each of you to sit on very comfortably. He sits down in front.
Comfy.
And he puts the chair in front of all of you.
Tyrone will have a seat.
I will sit down as close to the closest seat that's closest to her.
Okay.
And Madigan will sit as well.
All right. So as you all sit, she looks over over all of you, and she says,
I hope I am not intruding by getting to...
"You're all sighs. Is that okay?"
No, that's totally fine.
Thank you, dear. As she now maintains an almost emerald, still saurial, Saurial, appearance, but now she's arm in arm with Wren walking down. And she sits on the stoop of the temple. Or, excuse me, of the throne. As that happens, you see that she was over top of something massive. It looks like a small dome.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm. So as she sits down and she leans over and puts her weight onto Wren, she says, "I hope that you all don't mind that I'm just very, very formal. Formality is what gives me a pleasure. Does that make sense?"
It does.
Good.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I very much appreciate getting to be formal with you. I don't get many invitations to formal things.
Well,
I
I...
hope to change that. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to discuss something a little bit forlorn about the past of Erelem. I see that you all are a part of a traveling group that goes above ground, right?
Indeed we are.
I've heard of you. You're making quite the name of yourself in this little war-torn area. This isn't the first war that I've been through. Not even my 100th. Not even by thousandth. I've been alive longer than I think. Well, a long time. But a woman doesn't talk about her age.
Well, you certainly don't look that old.
You're a charmer, you.
Breeze is going to reach over to the moss.
Okay.
And just do a little druid craft to add more flowers to it.
Okay. You start druid crafting, and as you do a little bit of that, she says, "Stop, please. I've decorated this place just how I like it." And you notice that your flowers begin to die in front of you. And then they just, very quickly, like an invisible knife, cut them.
I apologize. I was trying to think of something I could show you to impress you.
I know that your heart is in the right place, but please, I'm very, very particular. It's nothing personal.
They just weren't in season.
Thank you for bringing humor here. Yes, that is right. If you don't mind, I'll tell you a bit of my story.
Yes, please continue.
It was about 5 years ago. I had been working tirelessly in order to be able to rebuild a little bit of my followage, my power. I'm not sure if you know much about us gem dragons, but the way that we handle our powers, we take a little bit of the progress that your soul makes in return for quite a bit of substantial power while you live. Your soul is still yours. Your soul is still yours after you perish, and you may move on to the next life as you see fit. I don't interfere with any of your deities, nor any of your angry patrons. But a little bit of your soul's progress becomes mine, and I grow. I've made quite a few pacts, but there was an insurrection in a place far to the east of here. The insurrection was thwarted by a few intrepid persons.
Were they adequate enough?
I don't know. But what I can say is, because I lost so many, I needed to gain a few more. Many, many people came to find me, especially one. A young black dragonborn. Ureshka Go.
Oh. Well, we've heard that name before.
I wasn't his first gem dragon that he found. He's pacted with 4.
My goodness.
I am one of them.
Sounds quite busy.
He's an abomination, and I should have killed him when he entered my domain.
I think we've all been there.
He's killed the Aquamarine. He's killed Pietramalka.
It's quite terrible to hear.
He's killed my tribe.
He's killed many. And not only did he give willingly his pact to us, we cannot renege it. He must give it back willingly, or he must die.
I prefer the latter,
I
personally.
prefer the latter as well. But he had slain one of ours and devoured its essence.
And now he's grown too strong for your liking.
He's mutated. He is an aberration. If he was next to me, I would slit his throat so I could watch him die slowly while reciting the name of my sister over and over and over again. And then I would revive him and do that for 1,000 years. And still not be satisfied. But that would be quite vicious, and thank goodness I had Wren. Otherwise, I would have actually done it. However, we do not kill. At least, that's what we tell everyone. That being said, I can smell the blood of those killed by your hands.
Must have not washed my hands very good.
Why do you think I asked for them to be washed?
Apologies. I'll take care of that.
I smell on your hands vengeance, on your breath righteousness, in your heart's virtue, and in your blood viciousness. Same as mine. I have a recommendation. Will you hear me?
We are all ears.
And our hands are occupied with tea.
Defeat my champion. Defeat him in battle. And I will give you my boon. You alone cannot defeat a Reshkagal as you are. You must find my kindred. Get their blessings. And kill that bastard, Ereshkigal.
I would kill him for you. I would gladly hunt him for you.
Thank you. That makes me feel very loved. Now, I don't want to sully tea with bloodshed. So let us enjoy this meal while we have a moment.
And what a fine meal it is. Tyrone
Truly.
says as he takes a finger sandwich.
I look as we have tea and lunch. I look to Erelem and just ask, do we have to kill your champion? I feel like defeating them without bloodshed. I mean, in a physical combat, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that. It's kind of my thing. But defeating them to the point of KO or knockout, would that be suitable?
You see Wren as he doesn't look to Erelem at all. He just looks in your eyes as he continues to sip tea and eat sandwiches. But he looks calm, scarily calm. And she looks over to you as she finishes a bite, just a little bit of that finger sandwich. And she says, "Good sir, if you're not willing to kill somebody who is willing to fight you, you're useless to me. You need to be able to kill when it's necessary. And it would be necessary for you to kill him. Don't worry. He will fight to the death as well. So it will be a mutual battle.
Mutual battle it will be.
I will not lose my Wren today.
It would be quite rude of us to not come at him with everything we have.
Exactly. Now you understand La Patina, dueling. Come with all you have to defeat all that I have.
Biz, can I ascertain if Wren has any kind of magical items on him?
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
What?
Either investigation or perception, whichever's best.
I'm gonna perceive. I'm not gonna go up to him and say, "Hey, is this magical?"
Just pat him
Breeze
down
not,
with
does
magical
Breeze
hands.
not see it with her detect magic? Because I believe it's still going.
He is glowing quite brightly.
Like a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna perceive.
Ooh.
Okay. So you perceive the out of that. And as you're looking at him, he is wearing a belt that is very strange. On that belt, he has what appears to be a green gemmed dagger. This is a dagger made of emeralds. He's also wearing a large bracelet across his wrist that also looks like emeralds. You're noticing that as Breeze is looking at these items, her eyes are starting to burn as you see what looks to be like a refraction of a kaleidoscope of light in her eyes. You're also noticing that he has some kind of a large tattoo going up the side of his neck and down the back of his neck towards his back. He's also wearing 2 rings, and has something glowing on underneath his chest.
That's a lot of everything. Okay. I take a personal, inside my brain hold note of everything.
The thing that makes you the most nervous is the knife on his side.
I make a note in my head. That's the first to go. But as an avid warrior, I do kind of just have my maul in my hand and just kind of look at it and just clean it off with a napkin, make sure it's nice and clean, ready for battle.
Okay.
Before we begin, Wren,
Yeah. What's up?
we were sent down here to look for you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Sir Felden?
Oh, yeah, I remember all those guys. Don't worry, I'm here because I want to be. I like it down here. I get to do some really cool stuff.
Of course.
It,
It would be nice for them to know that you're well. Perhaps pay a visit to the surface.
Okay. I'll go and say hi.
Wonderful.
You know that I can leave at any time.
Of course.
Okay.
I'd never be under the impression that you were a prisoner.
Well, that would
Out of
be...
curiosity, how far are we from the surface?
How far are you from the surface?
From the entrance to this dungeon? Just for reference sake.
For reference sake, you're probably maybe about 700 feet? No, less.
I don't know that we can
Like
go back to
600,
the
500 feet, give or take?
So maybe 500 feet?
600 or 500 feet, maybe. Depends on where you
Okay.
are.
I finish my food and I take off to a corner and start preparing myself.
Okay. You get out your axe. You start stretching a little bit. You move.
Gotta limber up.
You get yourself all ready.
Once it looks like everyone's done with the tea, I'm going to start packing up the tea. And as I'm putting it into the bag, right on the telescription pad, we are in the room with them both right now.
Okay.
She's going to have us fight Wren.
They write back. Just be careful. Watch out for that knife.
You should probably mention 2 to death, but I'm not going to say anything.
I'm going to add any other advice other than not to decapitate him? Question mark.
Just fight Wren. They write back.
Okay. And I'm going to walk up to Incursion. They said to watch out for his knife and to just fight Wren. I don't know what that means. I don't know if other people are going to try to fight or what that's supposed to mean, but just fight Wren. Make sure everybody knows. Watch out for the knife and just fight Wren.
Okay. It looks nice, but not my style. If anything, I may have to break it. But we can do this. We can do this.
We got to give it our all. And put it all at Wren.
If you're not willing to kill somebody, you can't complete, right?
Yeah, I don't. Just remember, don't decapitate him. They said don't decapitate him. Don't decapitate him.
What if I were to accidentally
Just
squish
don't
his
decapitate
head?
him. Just don't do it. Just watch the head, okay? Watch the head.
I will make sure not to decapitate him. Got
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Are we nearby you guys or no?
I'll say that all happened in meta. I'm okay with it.
I'm also a stupid little kobold who's probably being very loud about the not decapitating people, okay?
I could always potentially bring him back, and then you would have technically killed him, and we'll be back at square one.
Dominic was very specific, and so was Shepard. They both told us, do not decapitate him. So that's the one thing I really remember. Do not decapitate him.
Okay. Well.
Starts stretching his back a little bit and moving from left to right. So? You guys can take your time if you need more. I'm cool with it, you know?
Are we good, guys?
Are we all farting? Fighting?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
The tea just messed with us.
It's gaseous. Anyone got some gas X-Mino, something?
What is in this tea, Bryn?
Are we all fighting Wren, or is it just Incursion?
Nice.
All of you.
I
All of us?
assume it's
Yeah,
all of us.
Yeah, no, he's yeah, it's gonna be a one heck of a fight. I am terrified. But I'm not gonna show it. Because I am strong.
You are strong.
You're very strong.
If we're gonna be over here huddling, I'm just gonna say, if we have a few minutes, if Wren has decided to give us maybe like an extra 10 minutes or so, like to just say some words to inspire everyone. I'm pretty sure we've got this.
Yeah, he is doing all this, and as that's happening, he's hanging out with Erelem, and he's cleaning up a little bit. And as it happens, he says, "No, go ahead, guys, make your preparations." I would have killed for. Sorry, poor choice of words. I would have loved to have had this in some of my fights. Most people, they just come up and just like, I'm gonna kill you, your emerald, blah, and bing, 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 dead.
Awesome.
I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill her. She's beautiful.
Well, thank you for that. Don't worry, it'll be a good fight. I promise.
I mean, she's alright, but
She grows on you. She's just really.
Literally.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
so
Man,
everyone
I got
gets extra
so thrown
10.
by that. Go ahead.
Sorry, with the 10 minutes of inspiring words, everyone gets. Is it temporary hit points equal to my level plus charisma modifier, or
I
their level
believe
plus my charisma?
so. Your level.
Whatever defeat and/or spell is.
Equal to your level and your charisma modifier.
Okay, so then everyone gets 10.
Okay. You all get 10 bonus hit points. 10 temporary hit points. And they both look over and they say, "That was good. That's a great speech."
Very good speech. Oh, I really hope for the best for you.
Jesus! Oh, sorry, didn't realize you changed. Oh.
I'm sorry?
Also going to place my bear totem.
You did the dragon voice, so, and it was voice modded, so I was just imagining that, like, Erelem went back into dragon form.
She did.
She did. Look at her. She's beautiful.
Do you see the really big dragon in the middle of the...
Okay.
Yeah, I see the very big dragon in the middle.
She kind of blends in. It does happen.
I just imagine us getting in a huddle and just hearing, like, the voice go from really tiny to really booming. I'm like, oh!
Just taking us by surprise.
Okay, so are you preparing a spirit totem?
Yes, I was gonna place out the bear. Have it go.
And
I'll
Riker
try to stay
gets to play on this session too.
Hey,
Right here.
Wrecker wants it. Wrecker wants it.
Okay, one moment. I'll give you a bear and give him an aura.
60 feet, I believe.
I will kind of conversate with everyone and let them know. I'm gonna try to take to the
30-foot
skies and fight them, but I'll try to stay close, and my ancestors can protect you. If it gets a little too hairy.
How tall is this room?
The room is about 120 feet tall.
Oh yes,
In cushion.
yes.
If things look like they're going really bad, can you pick me up and carry me as high as you can over here? Is there like any ledges or anything over there?
Can you do that one more time?
Is there any ledges or anything up near the top on the right-hand side of the map?
Oh, there are some ledges that are above the map, or sorry, that are above Erelem's throne. So you could potentially get up there. There's about 40 feet to the next ledge on each one of these.
I'm gonna tell Incursion. If things start going bad, can you get me up as high as you can over there and put me down?
Yes.
Just if it starts going bad. I have an idea if things start going bad. I really don't want to do it, but I'm going to try it if things start going bad. So right there, if it goes bad.
Got it.
Okay.
So with the bear totem, it is 11 more temporary hit points.
It's not more, it's replaced.
It's replaced. So,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you all get one more temporary hit point.
Temp HP does not stack, it just replaces.
Yeah.
Okay. So bear totem pops.
And we will call on the power of Erelem to bring out a healing spirit.
Okay, what is the healing spirit going to do?
I'm trying to find this freaking spell.
It's in Erezever's spell list.
Why did I do that?
Okay, you called on it, so you're going to be the one controlling it.
Just everyone in the party know that you also have
Save
advantage
5
on
foot speed.
strength checks and strength saving throws.
Tyrone, did you already roll initiative?
Nope.
Okay, no worries. So he bends down, touches his toes, reaches up, cracks his back a few times, and then says, "All right, shall we?"
Let's hit it.
An
Okay.
incursion is upon you.
Do you want to start here, or do you want to get in a position? And he's like super nonchalant about the whole thing. He's like leaning to one side. He's got his hands in his pocket, his crotch is out, his stomach is kind of pushed in, but you can like see that he's feeling either extremely confident or very cocky.
I'm gonna get right next to him and just be like, you and me, dance partners for the first instance, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not going to start right next to you.
Oh,
Gonna have
of course, of course.
I can't just give you this fight, if you know.
You're not giving us anything.
Okay.
We're giving you all we got.
Yeah, sure. You two? You three? You all ready?
I'm ready.
I'm where I want to be.
All right, let's do this. And you see him, then his hands immediately start glowing bright emerald green. They pulse between a dark red and a dark black as he watches these inky tendrils start appearing from all up his arms and all through his back. You watch as one massive tentacle appears out the back of his head that looks almost spectral, and his eyes glow bright green, and they flame backwards. I need for everybody to roll initiative.
Unfortunate.
Well, I'll see you guys in 20 years when my turn comes around.
Boys, I don't know if you guys can hear my cats, but they're getting freaked out too.
I heard.
The battle is happening.
I heard.
Okay, between Incursion and Breeze, who wants to go first?
I have a +2.
Well, I mean, you guys rolled the same number, so I'm allowing you to choose who wants to go first in the initiative.
If you don't mind, I would like to say hello first.
Okay. All right, Incursion it is. So Wren, with his hands straight up, he looks directly at you and he says, "I'm really sorry, big guy."
But this is going to suck!
And as his voice switches, he is going to cast a spell on you.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to cast Dominate Person.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing I saved the inspiration card just in case. I believe that's a charisma save?
It's a charisma save.
Hey, I actually have decent charisma. Let's see. Hey!
Good thing you got that bonus last game.
Okay.
It didn't increase the modifier, but it's always good.
Yep. You save. So, as that happens, he's like, "Oh, this is going to be fun." And he immediately, and he pulls out his knife, and he flings it around and puts it into his hand. And he gets ready. All right. Incursion, it's now your turn. He jukes around.
Oh. He's off to my side. I whip out the Sunderous Maul. I do not go into a rage. And I activate the Sunderous Maul and target the dagger with my bonus action.
Okay.
18.
18 will not hit.
Oh.
You watch as your hammer and there's something about that knife that almost seemed to reflect the amount of force onto the attack.
I smile really big. Then we do this the fun way. I have a second attack, so...
Roll again.
22. This is just... I'm hitting him. I'm not going to go for a dagger. I already tried to activate.
You're just going to go for him?
Or
Are you trying to attack
the
Wren?
dagger?
No, just the dagger. 22. It still is not enough.
Yeah. Well, there goes that.
Bonus action?
Or a bonus action to activate them all.
Are you going? Okay. Are you going to move?
No, I'm staying right there.
Breeze, it's now your turn. Breeze, you there?
I'm gonna pull out my Storm Furry branch, and which is my staff,
Okay.
and I am going to use my action to do Lightning Strike.
Okay.
Is a 5 feet wide and 120 feet long, and each creature in line must make a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. A dex save?
Dex save. I believe it's only going to hit him. It may also hit Incursion as well.
I'm fine with this.
No, it only hits him. You rolled an 8? Okay. It fires off. 9d6 damage?
9d6 damage.
Okay, so
33.
33. You watch as the lightning crackles through him, and as that happens, he like, ah! Woo! All right, here we go. You hear Erelem on the other side.
You got this, baby.
So Breeze, you fired that off. Incursion and Breeze, please roll me a perception check.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Both of you saw that something inside of his cloak looked like it took a lot of that electricity into itself. Some of it still went into him, but some of that energy went into that whatever he's wearing underneath his cloak.
Got it.
Okay. Madigan, it's now your turn.
As my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level. Or
Okay.
I think is that. Yes. And it's just gonna be the usual moon crescent looking maul or mace.
Kaiju Town.
That is a very cool mace.
Erelem just pulls out a mace and goes bonk.
And yes, that is where I wanted to put it if I can.
Yeah, so you get advantage on the attack if that's the case, because there's a creature that's on the other side of him.
Oh, okay.
Just roll again, and we'll take the higher number. Whatever hits the highest, we'll take that damage too. So that did damage. That wasn't an attack roll.
Oh, whoops. Am I doing the right thing here?
19. Okay, so the 25 was the higher, so we're not going to take the 12, so it's 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
This, as you see this thing whack him across the head, Incursion and Madigan, roll me a perception check.
Meh.
Madigan sees it. That did just enough damage. You saw that the lightning went through and something weird happened. This is just good old-fashioned bonkin' and hurtin'. I'm never going to say that phrase ever again.
And cold.
Can that be the title of this episode?
Bonkin' and hurtin'.
Good old-fashioned
Bonkin'
bonkin' and hurtin'.
Excellent. that
Oh,
could be-
Horsenio.
No, Horacetti, don't
should
clip
be
that. Please don't clip that. If you had to clip that, I would say, no, don't clip that.
Stunio, I'm already on it.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
That should be the barbarian's motto.
Jesus.
While it's unknown whether or not that is being clipped, may I cast Toll the Dead as my action?
Yeah.
Does that mean Wren is in horny jail? I don't know.
What's horn? Never mind.
Nah, don't
Wisdom
wanna.
save 15. One moment. Wisdom.
Ooh.
Okay.
25.
He is scary.
So he does save.
All right then. That's. I'm not gonna move anywhere. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Brenna, it's now your turn.
All right. I am going to move towards him. Actually, going to move like right here.
Okay.
And I am going to take out the dart of anaphylaxis and jab it into his neck.
Okay.
Oh hell yes!
I forgot that existed.
I rolled horribly.
17. That's his armor class.
Oh.
No, you hit it. So it only does 1 point of piercing damage, but I have to roll a DC 15 con save. So one second.
Oh my god, if this
Hell yes.
And then he starts to choke. So give me just a second. He does not get advantage on this one.
oh
So you watch him as he.
I saw you trying to charm incursion. I'm not okay with that.
I can't act
Yeah,
getting
he
like something
actually
stuck in my
touched-
throat because I start doing it.
And then I'm going to rage.
You absolutely do.
In fact, I roll my d8.
Excuse me.
Oh, I haven't got a 1 in a long time. I don't even remember what that is. Just say. Shadowy tendrils lash around me. Each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. I also gain 1d12 temporary hit points, but I already have 11, and I have that. I'm going to roll 12.
Give it a shot.
you never know.
No, I did not roll 1. I did not roll a 12, so I will keep my 11. But I have a shadowy tentacle, and it's going to attack him.
Okay. And it does necrotic damage, correct?
It does necrotic damage, and he has to roll a 1d, or he has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
As that happens and your tentacle goes across him, you see an emerald light that emanates from his dagger. He takes no damage.
Hey guys, he seems to not really get hurt by necrotic, just so you know.
Okay. Brenna, that was your bonus action. You're raging, correct?
Yep.
And that was your action. You need the wild
I'm
magic.
going to stay right here within the 5 feet of him.
All right, Tyrone, it's now your turn. See what you
All
got.
right. Tyrone's first battle.
Ow!
He's gonna move down here right next to him. And bonus action, I will activate Cheryl.
All right, you scream, Cheryl!
I remember I actually have to do that. And he's
You don't
gonna
actually have to scream out another woman's name if you're in, like, with a friend or anything like that. That could go really badly. You can just say, I activate the animated shield.
Cheryl.
Just followed up with phone.
Yeah, my wife knows that I'm yelling out, like, different people's names, and none of them exist, so it's okay.
Without
just in
context.
Just in case anybody else doesn't. You know,
Just
just
you live next to a really paranoid neighbor.
exactly.
Oh,
We don't need any of that.
We're gonna whack him with our unique weapon, the Sun Ray.
Okay. Shing!
Wow.
23 and 22, they both hit.
Excellent.
10 and 16? Are you two-handed or one-handed?
One-handed.
Okay, so 26 points of radiant damage. Roll me a perception check. Okay. As you're slashing into this guy, you're noticing that the armor that he's wearing underneath is absorbing some of the energy that you're slashing into him. Okay. So, Tyrone, that is your turn.
Yep.
It is now Wren's turn. First thing that he's going to do is he's going to try to save from the... he's going to try to save from choking.
I say no. Reroll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my card. But it's a high. Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's going to use his Dark Recovery. And I need to put a mark on him. He is no longer choking. However, that does burn his action. Thank you very much.
Goodness.
I appreciate it.
Sweet.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, God.
Better?
So much.
Okay.
I had my own anaphylaxis. No. It was just
No.
very dry. So,
Like the humor.
very much. Okay, so he uses that, and as a bonus action, he is going to disappear and move over to this side.
And Maid Slayer, unfortunately, is not ready yet. Damn.
Sorry, bud.
It doesn't work with Sentinel because he disappeared, huh?
Nope.
He didn't attack anybody. No.
It was a Misty Steppy.
Yeah.
Okay, Incursion, it's now your turn.
I will go into a rage.
Okay.
And I will just start running towards him like, hey, get back here.
Okay.
Get right in front of him, and I realize that when I do the bonus action on the Sunder Small, it lasts for a minute. So, buy dagger, or at least I'll try to, and go reckless.
Okay, go reckless.
Ooh.
26. That was the hardest that you've hit this time, and still, the dagger's too hard for you to break.
All right. This one's at him specifically, just him, chest, I don't know. A centered mass. Baseball swing.
Okay. You do 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into his body. Perception check.
Nope.
That hurt like normal.
It probably did it.
I heard Riker. Have Riker roll a perception check.
All right.
No, have Riker roll an intelligence check, please.
Go. I already rolled a perception check and it was a nat 1. Do
That's
you
fine.
still want me to roll an intelligence check?
Intelligence, because perception would make no sense.
Okay.
15.
Smart doggo.
Every time that Wren is getting hit by energy, his chest lights up. Okay,
Got it.
Incursion. That is your turn. Bonus action?
Rage. It was my rage.
Raja. Okay.
On Daisy's turn.
What is Spanish for rage? What is
Rajay.
Is it Raja? Oh, okay.
No.
I'm actually asking honestly. I don't know what it is.
It is pronounced Furia.
Furia? Okay, that makes sense. Thanks. All right, so
No
incursion. Do that. Breeze, it's now your turn.
I'm also going. Let's do the right one. Move towards him. Here. I am going to spell magic on him.
Okay. Anything specifically you're trying to dispel? Or are you just trying to, like, hit anything?
Whatever's glowing under his chest.
Okay, roll me a d6. Okay, roll me a what is the thing again?
Perception.
Wisdom. Wisdom, please. Wisdom check.
How to do it again? Just roll wisdom.
Just roll wisdom, please. You try to dispel whatever is underneath him. Doesn't work. Okay. That's your action. Bonus action?
Bonus action. I'm going to hit him with the Stone Fury branch with my quarterstaff.
You won't be able to make an
no,
attack
that's
offhand?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you have any other bonus actions?
No, my other bonus action was my Spirit Totem.
Okay.
So that's it.
Got it. Madigan, it's now your turn.
I would like to use my action to cast Silence
Okay.
on Wren.
Got it. All right. Silence is enveloping him, and it is dead silent in that area.
And then I'd like to use my action to move over onto the other side of him, opposite incursion, and I think that is gonna be it. Yep.
Okay. Brenna, it's now your turn.
All right. I am going to move slightly to over here.
Okay.
I'm going to move right here. I am going to pull out Brennan's far-reaching rage, and I'm going to attack him and use a bonus action to try to pull him to me if it hits.
Okay.
Which it does not.
No, I'm sorry. That one doesn't hit. So to use a bonus action to rip it back to you, and you want to attack again, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
Please. Yep,
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to bring it back, and then I'm going to attack him again. Just
Okay.
regular old, not trying to grab him with it.
Okay. So you shoot the far-reaching cutter. Then it doesn't hit. You pull it back really quick. Fire it off again.
Oh, that's a crit.
Natural 20. Nice.
Ooh.
So that's 18 plus 9, 27 points of damage. That hurts. Oh, yeah. He's looking rough.
Oh, wow.
Remember, guys, he said to hit him! Hit him!
You all hear nothing. There's a sphere of silence around them.
Brenna doesn't get that at all. She's never seen one of those before.
Okay, so that's
I see
movement, action, bonus action?
My bonus action was to pull it back to me so I could hit again.
Okay, so that's your whole turn, right?
Yep.
All right, Tyrone, it's now your turn.
Alright, realizing that his sword is not that effective, Tyrone is going to activate his secret ability. Hybrid transformation!
Nani?
Ooh.
Are you a lycanthrope?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Order of the Lycanthrope
What?
Blood.
That's what I thought.
Tyrone's a freaking werewolf, people!
You know
Yes,
what?
you
My
are.
god is about it.
Brenna
I'm in
is
favor.
just staring in awe.
And he's gonna just run up right about here. Can't get close enough this turn, but the next. Yeah, I'm coming for you.
Okay. It's now his turn. Seeing what has happened, I'm gonna just check his spells really quick because I need to find out if the one I want to use is verbal.
Time to find the verbal spells.
Most of them are verbal. I just have to see which one is not.
Both of mine are verbal.
Yeah, all of mine are verbal.
Ooh, they're all verbal.
And I just have a mace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
so there's not a whole lot that he can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
However,
No,
he
you're
is
not.
going to reach underneath his cloak, pull out what looks like a large stick, but across the stick has a bunch of interesting designs. And
Arsenio, no.
you see him whip out the broom
Arsenio?
flying. Hey, thanks.
Wren has a card.
Mm-hmm. As he does, he and zips himself up into the air. 3 attacks of opportunity from all of you. Storm Fury Branch will miss. The Sunderous Maul will hit for 13.
I was checking to see if I have any spells that are not verbal. Let's just go with the mace.
15 misses.
Yeah.
Just misses.
How far does he go? Like 60 feet, 30 feet?
Damn it. Ah, damn it. I
what's up?
have to retract that.
Oh, is there a thing?
He has to speak
Oh,
its
it's the
command
command
word.
word.
Yeah.
This is feeling like yesterday, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just add that together. Give me just a moment. So that didn't happen. So out of desperation, he is just going to use his weapon.
Okay.
And all the attacks have to be made against Karo, correct?
Yes. Otherwise, they're at disadvantage, and if they do hit someone else besides me, they get resistance to the damage.
Okay.
As my ancestors circle them, just like
Nice.
yes.
Okay. He is going to make 4 attacks against you.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes. Uh-huh. Yep. All of them. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes. The answer is yes, Biz.
Do you take half necrotic?
No.
Okay, so 9 halved is 4, 8 halved is 4, 9 halved is 4. That's 12. 7 halved is 3, that's 15. 15 plus 13, that's 28. Plus 18, that's 46. Plus 19, that's 42. Damn it. 46, 65, plus 17. 70.
Uh-huh.
No, 82.
82.
82 points of damage? I think that's right. Can somebody please check my math?
That's what I got too.
That's what I got.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, with those 11 temporary hit points that I received, that equates to 82 hit points on incursion, and I just got hit for 82 damage. Bye-bye!
Exactly. Wow.
You dropped to 0 hit points.
I am exactly 0.
Wow.
Okay. So you fall.
Does it have any soul-sucking abilities here?
That's what we're going to. I need for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah, that was not a joke. Oh, all right, here we go.
It's not. Okay. You simply fall. Incursion is down, and you see Wren fall on his ass. Okay. Incursion, it is now your turn. You must make a death saving throw. You have 1 failed death save. Breeze, it's now your turn.
Come with the branch.
Rose, I think I missed most of that. What'd you say?
I'm going to whack him with the branch.
Okay. Yeah, definitely hits. Can you roll some damage for me?
Need to see if I can't.
I believe if you're using a staff, it's a D6 or a D8. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Okay.
2 hands is D8,
1d6
D6 is
plus 2.
Okay, so she's using it one-handed.
Oops.
Just roll a D6, please. And we'll add the +2 in our heads. Okay, 6 points of damage. All right. So that's your action, Breeze. Bonus action?
Bonus action, I am moving my spirit totem this direction.
Okay. What does the spirit totem do on your turns?
As a bonus action, I can summon him, but I can also move him up to 60 feet.
Does he just hang out?
Yep.
He has
'Cause
no
while
other
he's
property,
there-
it's just being super cool?
Yeah, just super cool, and he grants you and your allies might and endurance. So whoever's in the aura has the temporary hit points, and they gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Got it. Does that, is that every turn that they get more temporary hit points?
When the spirit appears. So when it first appeared,
Got it.
they gained it.
Okay. So that's your action and movement. Do you want to move? Or sorry, that's your action and bonus action. Do you want to move?
No, I'm going to stay right here.
Okay. Madigan, it's now your turn.
All right. As my bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon a little bit closer.
Okay.
That's all it can do. And then for my action, or for my movement and action, I'm going to move right next to incursion and take
Okay.
one of my healing potions and dump it down his throat.
Okay, go for it.
Sorry, I have a slightly honking dog in my ear at the same time that I'm trying to do the healing potion thing.
No worries.
Did I not hit save when I picked both of those up?
That's fine. Do you want to just roll
Oh, shit.
2d4 and we'll just add 2 in our heads?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's a 1 and a 2, so that's 3 plus 2, that's 5. So 5 points of healing to Incursion. Incursion, you are prone, but you're back up.
Oh, there it is.
No
Who turned
problem.
out the lights?
You all hear nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, Madigan, that's your bonus action to move. You moved a little bit, and your action, are you going to move anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back actually.
Okay, you do so.
That's it.
Brenna, it's now your turn.
I am going to attack him again with my weapon.
Okay. From that distance?
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, 28 hits.
Wow. Holy
And then I'm going to attempt to pull him to me with my bonus action.
Okay, it's a contested strength check. Not very strong. Spellcaster.
It says it's a contested athletics check.
Oh, athletics. Okay, thank you. He's not very athletic either. 8. Meow.
And then I'm going to hit him again.
Okay. $27 definitely hits for another 20 points of damage. 18 and 18. Wow.
Leave Incursion alone.
Some damage. 6 and 5 and 5 and 6. Woo! You are a fury.
I'm angry.
Yeah, you are. All right, that's Brenna. Tarud, also known as Wererune.
Also, why is there a werewolf right next to me?
It's me, Fred.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't hear shit. Why?
Did we?
All right, Tyrone's gonna
Yeah,
move
I
up.
have a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Did we have attacks of opportunity when she moved him out of our space?
It's a forced move.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, so forced movement usually is not.
Would have been
It's only-
fun, but
It's only when they
silence.
actively like turn away to run from you would they give you that moment of opportunity. But somebody like pushing you while they're still there, they would still be actively defending themselves.
I'm sorry, Brenna didn't understand like the silence and things. She just sees that Incursion is on the ground and she's getting him over here so she can keep him away.
He would have made more attacks, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
You did a good
she
thing.
wanted to bring him away.
Okay. Wererune, it's your turn.
All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Crimson Right.
Ooh.
Oh, baby, and that's a 6.
What does that do?
Now my claws are imbued with the Rite of Fire. They do 6 extra points of fire damage when I attack, and I also take 6 damage myself, which is
Okay.
because I have temporary hit points to burn.
Basically, you rip at your chest to expose your blood, and your claws start glowing. That's pretty gnarly.
Neat.
Yeah.
Neat.
Since the sword isn't working, we're just gonna go straight up feral here.
20 hits.
That's
And a natural 20. All right. That's brutal. Oh, I hate it when the crits are less than the normal.
And an extra 12 damage.
Okay, so the 11 points and the 10 points, those go through. You notice as the fire goes through, his chest lights up a little bit. But man, Wren is looking rough. Okay, that is 21. 6. He's not looking good. Okay. Him seeing that all this stuff is happening, he is going to go completely darkened. You see his body start to shine and shimmer and look completely mismatched. As that happens, he is going to look directly at Tyrone. And he is going to use Forced Fealty.
Oh.
That's a hole. Oh, hell.
Yep.
9th level.
He only gets one. All right. So now I need for you to please roll me a wisdom check. Wisdom contest. I have advantage.
Oh.
Did you want to use the thing?
Yeah, I'll use my card. The one that was like, if I make a mistake, something happens.
Okay. All right. One moment. So, Wren, you are right up there. You watch as Brenna slaps into this guy, and you look down, and your chest is not ripped, and your claws are not on fire. You get to redo your turn.
Oh, sick. Okay.
That's the Fool card. It's a new beginning.
God.
Okay.
Nice.
Redo my temporary HP, and I'll roll that again. Let's do 6. Unfortunate, but whatever. Damage.
Okay, so you are going to do another Blood Maledict.
Yes.
Or Crimson Red, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes.
So you are bleeding.
Yep. 1 point damage.
Got it. Okay. Roll me that damage. 6 and 8.
7 and 9.
Okay. So, one moment. That is 6, 8, 14, 16. Okay. He's looking really, really rough. All right. Now it's his turn. He's looking rough. His body turns completely dark and glistening, and he looks directly at Tyrone. Tyrone. Second verse, same as the first. He's going to cast Force Fealty again.
Mickey yikes.
I'm not going to be able to beat that even if I use my other card.
No, he has a really high wisdom. Or sorry, I rolled a wisdom save. This should be a wisdom check.
There's a chance.
And yeah,
So I still save. Or so I still make it.
I'll use my card then. I might.
Do you want to reroll or do you want me to reroll?
I will reroll.
Okay.
Haha.
Thank you, Horacenio. Reroll that.
Wren has a card.
Ooh, this feels so good. I see why you guys do that to us all the time. You're mine.
What is this?
You feel this overwhelming force in your head, full of angst, Linkin Park, and Hoobastank songs, and it's completely taking over your soul. You're mine on your next turn. As he gets on his magic broom and woohoo, floats away. Brenna, you get an attack of opportunity.
I hit him.
Yeah,
You
you
go nowhere. You're staying here.
Do you have Sentinel?
Yes, I do. That's what I trained.
Oh, that was right. You trained for Sentinel.
Yes.
Oh.
Oops.
Well, Hoobastank still lives.
I haven't heard a Hoobastank reference in a long time.
That's the idea, is the
Hidden.
angst, you know? All right. Incursion, it's now your turn.
Oh man, I feel like crap.
Okay, you have to spend half your movement to get up.
All right.
Run over to the healing spirit and grab a d6.
Quick drink of water.
Wait, that was half my movement. I probably don't actually want to do that.
Oh, Biz.
Yes?
Emu tried to redeem an inspiration to reroll 2 maybe attack Brennan did. It just came through.
I'm sorry?
He wanted Brenna to re-roll her opportunity attack. Is it too late?
Whose side are you on, Emu?
I'm gonna say it is, but if he redeemed the card and it's for Wren, I'm gonna use that eventually.
For reroll that attack of opportunity.
Okay, he wanted to. Brenna, please reroll.
But now just one roll, right?
Yeah. Still hits. And it does more damage.
For more
actually.
damage.
More damage.
2 more damage.
Wow.
You made it worse.
It's all good. Okay, incursion. You're not moving towards the healing spirit?
Oh, I really want to, but it's half my movement. You know what? I'm gonna do the dumb thing. Yeah, we'll do the dumb thing. Move to the healing spirit. I take a d6, I guess?
Yes.
Yes, it is 1d6 healing. Do you want me to roll that, or are you gonna roll a Biz?
I mean, I could
He
do it
can-
myself.
Yeah, let him roll it.
Okay, well, there you go.
5 points of healing.
And as an attack, I'm just going to double-handed lumberjack toss the Sunder Small at Wren's chest recklessly.
Okay.
Wrecker, help me!
He's trying, believe me.
Oh, baby!
Good
Okay.
dog.
But yes, but you also, yep, I crit.
Okay, so it is going to do that much damage.
Did you want me to re-roll it?
Oh my goodness.
No. That card was used for the reroll for
Oh, right.
Brenna's attack.
Got it.
Minus 11 plus 2. What was it? 13. Okay. It's barely hanging on.
Bonus action, gonna fly into another rage.
Okay, you are now raging. Again.
Arsenio clipped your Yu-Gi-Oh moment, Biz.
Breeze. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Breeze, you're up.
I am going to go ahead and move. Here
Okay.
and try to hit him again. Oh my gosh, why does it keep doing that? There.
21 hits. Roll me a d6. We'll add 2 in our heads.
7 points of damage.
7. Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, Madigan, you're up.
Alright, so as my bonus action, I want to use, remove my spiritual weapon to the other side
Okay. You
of
can
Wren and
attack at
attack.
advantage.
If I can get back to my spiritual weapon page.
No worries.
Is Wren supposed to be
Right
taking extra damage from the Storm Fury branch?
+2.
Is he doing what? I'm sorry?
He doesn't take magic damage. I think she wasn't using magical elements.
Well, I was just reading a thing where it says lightning. It just, when you make a melee attack using the staff, you can... Oh, you can. Never mind. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm not using the other pieces. I already used lightning strike, so those are more give him energy rather than beat him up.
Okay,
Got it.
18 does hit. He takes 9 points of force damage.
Alright, I am just going to, as my... Oh, that's a bonus action. Never mind. Sorry, I had to suddenly change a plan. I am looking for incursion on the map.
Just behind the
in
healing,
the healing spirit.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm actually just gonna go that direction then,
Okay.
and do a cure wounds.
Okay. 18 points of healing to incursion.
And then that'll be my my turn.
Okay. Brenna, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna swing at him twice.
All right. Before you do so, he is going to use one of his abilities to impose disadvantage against you. He's going to use what is the thing? I apologize. Entropic Ward.
So does that just put me at regular then? Straight rolling?
Just straight roll if you're reckless.
It's not that. I have pack tactics.
Oh, right.
I'm a kobold.
Then go for it.
So 2 straight rolls at him.
2 straight rolls. $14 misses. But 23 does hit.
And can I use my card to re-roll the first one?
Sure. $22 does hit.
Ooh.
So the first one would have dropped him to 3. The next one drops him below. You see him fall down to one side, and he picks himself, and he's... And you watch as this mass amount of black tentacles start to erupt from the side of his body. He is going to use... he is going to use his otherworldly restoration. And he's going to roll 10d10. Oh, come on. Bing.
That is too many. Too many tens.
That's a lot of dice, yo.
He heals for 52 points of damage.
Oh, we got 2 barbarians. Let's go.
Okay, so that dropped him down to 2. And then he took 15 points of damage. And he uses otherworldly healing to get 52 points. Got it. Okay. Now I know where he's at. Brenna, bonus action?
Alright, so I did those 2 attacks, and then I don't have any bonus actions because I already am raging. So I'm just going to stay here and stare at him.
Okay. It is now Waroon's turn. Waroon, you hear this voice coming around that says, "Hey, Waroon, do me a favor. Can you beat up the druid?" And I need 3 attacks, or all of your attacks, flanking Breeze at advantage.
Do I get to choose what type of attacks at least?
I believe they get total control over yours, so the strongest ones you got, please.
Alright. That will be my Sunblade.
Two attacks at advantage. And see the damage? 10 and 11. So 21 points of damage to Breeze.
And that is Radiant if she has any weakness.
Do you have any weakness to radiant damage? I'll just assume no. Okay. It's now Wren's turn. Wren, seeing that this is that Brenna is a real threat, Wren is going to only attack twice with his dagger.
That's okay.
I use my reaction, Spirit Shield, because I'm within range of Brenna, to negate the first attack. 2d6.
Okay, roll 2d6 and take that away.
7 points of damage reduced as my spirits come to your aid and some of the damage.
Nice. Okay.
So let me see. So that's 28, 4, and 3. So 35 points of damage. Am I reading that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As a bonus action, he is going to use his Locks of the Vampire to cast a free vampiric touch on you.
Hey, that's illegal.
He only can do it once per day. 22
Alright,
points
so
of necrotic damage.
22 points of damage. Okay.
Consent.
Okay, so in total, 7 minus 3, 8. Did you
It
tally
was
all that up?
35 and then 22. Yep, I did them both.
Okay. So in total, 57 points of damage. And does he restore?
And I'm really angry.
Does he restore half? You regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt. Okay.
You got 11 heals.
Yeah. The difference with this feature is that it doesn't continue. It just happens once, so he's not able to reuse the spell over and over and over again. So plus 11. But he's going to stay put. He's not going to risk another attack of opportunity. Incursion, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use bonus action to light up Branding Smite.
Also, you get more healing since you're starting your turn next to the spirit.
Yep.
Oh, is that
another
a D6 then?
Yep, another D6.
And that is the second heal from the spirit, so it will disappear.
Okay. Spirit's gone.
And then I'm going to cast my Branded Smite with my bonus action.
Okay.
And I come over and recklessly just start smacking into it.
Okay, you start smacking into him.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw since I hit him with that first one.
And is that an energy type?
Yeah, that is fire. I didn't mean to do that again. He saves, so he's not set on fire. He just takes the extra... Oh, wait, did I... Yeah, Branding Smite. Oh, wait, this is Branding Smite. Never mind. This is still...
Did you cast it twice?
I didn't mean to cast it twice.
No worries. So we'll just take the first one then, okay?
Yeah, and it's actually 6 points of radiant damage. In case he goes invisible, he's now bright, blinding. He's now has a bright mark on him in case he goes invisible.
He doesn't, but he does take a little bit of that radiant damage.
Yeah. So
Okay,
he
so-
made the save. He's not.
Right, so the 26 does hit. The 9 points of bludgeoning, 2 points of rage damage, 6 points of radiant. It's 11, 6, 3, for 14 points of damage. Okay, next attack. 18 hits.
Yes.
15.
And he's remarked by my spirit.
Yes, he is. Okay, Breeze, it's now your turn.
Okay. As my action, I'm actually just going to cast animate objects from my feet that I have, and
I'm sorry, casting the animate objects from what?
from Helsfigur's memories that I had gotten a while back.
Unfortunately, you can't because you are not drunk. You can only cast the animate objects while drunk.
Okay, then never mind on that.
You should have spiked your tea.
Drink all the time.
Try again with my branch.
Okay, roll that branch.
Hit.
Okay, an 8's not going to hit, unfortunately. Bonus action?
Bonus action.
Madigan, you're on deck.
No. Not gonna
Nope.
do anything bonus action.
Okay, Madigan, you're up.
All right. Madigan is going to try to say a quick prayer to her god for a really high roll, and turn toward Wererune and cast Banishment.
Okay.
Charisma 15.
Wererune, are you from a different plane of existence or the prime material? Just asking. No reason.
Oh, I should have read that part.
Gonna be.
I have no clue where he's from.
We'll just assume prime material for the sake of seeing Wererune at some other time. So
Well, no,
Madigan,
it's just temporary, right?
unless they're from a plane of other existence, and then they go back. So, as you and you layer and put your hands on Wererune, it is touch, I believe. No, range 60 feet. So just wherever you see. Can I get a charisma saving throw, please, Tyrone?
Don't question it. It's for the betterment of mankind.
You see Wererune just. He's gone.
Goodbye, everybody.
One enemy at a time.
As that happens, Wren is going to look over. Is like, no, you don't. Counterspell.
Ooh.
Well, that's a thing.
And
Okay.
Wererune pops back in.
Well, just in her frustration, Madigan is going to, I guess, attack with her spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Wererune.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon. Roll at advantage.
Oops.
That's the damage. 17 does hit. 11 points of damage. Woo, he's looking bad. Okay.
Oh, and that's my turn. Sorry.
Brenna, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna swing at him twice.
Okay. $27 hits, 14 points of damage. Are you going for the dismemberment? Because the first one puts him down. Are you going to attack again?
I am.
Yeah.
Staying on the ground.
What are you doing?
Is it?
I'm smacking him like.
Cut off the head. Cut off the head.
No, I'm not cutting off the head.
Cut off
I'm
They were
gonna
very
try
clear.
to cut the arm off that has the dagger in it.
Okay. You slice the arm off. And as you do that, the arm with the bracelet and the arm with the dagger falls to one side. And he falls down bleeding. And he is gone. Bonus action?
Bonus action. Yikes.
Wild magic surge.
So he's down on the ground.
Armless.
I'm going to walk over to her and say, "Is that what you wanted?"
And she looks down at you and says,
Yeah. Not over yet, though. You'll see.
What?
Oh, God.
So you're moving straight up to
I
her?
went over to her. Yeah.
Okay. Rune, do you have any potions on you?
Yes. I have
You-
greater healing and 2 regular.
You run over to him immediately and jam a potion of greater healing down his throat. Roll me 4d4 plus 4, please.
14 healing.
As his bleeding stops and he comes back just in time for his turn. And you look down, Master. And he comes back. And he says, God, I love that spell so much. Damn it. And he looks at his nub. He's like, God, I hate it when this happens. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger, screw it. And you see a green light escape from the edge of his finger. Incursion, you are 1 and 2. Breeze, you are 3 and 4.
What does that mean?
Incursion.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Am I
Heal.
getting fingered a boned?
All he needed was 1 finger.
Yep. Okay, cool. Shall I roll? Yeesh.
Con save, please.
C'est la gueule.
What's your total health?
My total health, I am 34 of 71. Unless anyone has a card, SOS, Mayday, Payday.
Wish I did.
It's
And I suppose the healing yodel would help this.
There's
No,
not
I
enough
would-
time for it.
I would.
it's
if I
it's the instant it hits.
Wait, I
It's
straight
kind
up have Revivify. Can I bring him back?
You got a diamond?
We have a diamond.
I do.
Incursion.
Yes.
From below, a massive green comes right from his finger. It hits you square into the chest. And as that happens, you feel everything in your body stop. Tunnel vision gets tight, ringing in your ears. The ringing is loud and then soft, your vision bright white, sparkling. As you look and see Brenna turning back slowly, panicking as she watches you fall. Incursion, you have died.
Can I say one thing as I fall?
What are your last words?
Avenge my tribe.
Incursion has fallen. Wren, getting up. Ow. That's one. Breeze, it's now your turn.
Did I get an opportunity to attack against Tyrone when he moved to put that potion?
Sure. You can make an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why my hits are rolling so low.
Madigan,
Okay.
it's now your turn.
Let's see. Madigan is going to move over to Incursion and cast Gentle Repose.
Okay.
And
Your corpse is remaining exactly as it is for the next 10 days. So, meaning that a Revivify spell can affect you in the next 10 days.
Got it.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Or sorry, not cast. Attack with Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Add advantage.
At advantage. Okay, 19 both times. Roll 1. 9 points of force damage. Oh, he is so close to death.
And that'll be my turn. I'm going to say, get him, Brenna.
Brenna, it is now your turn.
I am going to attack him from here. No, I'm not. Can I get to him?
You can get to him.
Alright, I'm gonna come up here and I'm going to attack him.
Okay, roll me one attack. It hits.
My God.
And he falls. And he says, damn it! Ah! And he falls down again.
And then I am going to take my axe and I'm going to hit him again and chop off his other damn arm.
Okay.
Yes!
You Black Knight this guy. Whack! And you take off another one of his arms. He is now completely unarmed.
Literally.
Tis but a flesh wound.
All right, bonus action.
I don't think with a bonus action I can kick this stupid idiot next to me, can I?
Sure, I'll give you an unarmed strike.
Alright, I'm gonna try to knock him the hell away from him. Stupid idiot.
Okay. You pull your tiniest Chuck Norris, but it's just not high enough to reach above his armor.
Would I have got pack tactics against him?
You would have actually, yeah. Roll again.
It's still terrible.
Okay.
Apparently my heart's just not in it.
Where Rune?
2d4 with one more healing potion, I'm guessing.
Nope. This time, you move over and you put your hands on top of Incursion.
I didn't hear you cut out. What'd you say?
You put your hands on top of Incursion and you start to drag him towards the dragon.
Oh, but Nani?
Do I get an attack of opportunity since he just moved out of my range?
Yep. He moves to here over Wren's dead body and then pulls him to here.
As soon as he went to grab Incursion, I hit him because I have Sentinel and said, just stay in here.
He wasn't attacking, so I don't think it's if he moves at all. I think it's if he moves out of your range. So when he moves out of your range, you're able to stop him from getting that far. So Does 21 hit your armor class?
No, it does not.
Oh, screw you! You and your
I'm
stupid half plate +1.
very stacked for this battle.
So he is going to move incursion. What is your full movement?
30 feet.
Okay. So that is this. To that. To that. Where Rune drags him in front of incursion in front of Erelem. And Erelem looks down and says,
Finger sandwiches were never enough.
Oh my god. No.
Ooh. Hope she likes Tifa.
So at this time, you see Wren literally go, ow, wow, ow, 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 ow. Ah! Honey, can you help? And you watch as this green mist starts to envelop him. And he's, thank God. Oh, I hate it when that happens. He'll be fine. All right, fight's over. Everybody's good.
Boy.
Oh, except for him, sorry.
Bryn is still looking at him, just growling.
Yeah, well, you did the thing, and now we see that you can actually, hold your own. It's the whole point. I'm sorry.
I'm going to run over to incursion, and I am going to attempt to use my torch brand to bring Shepard to incursion.
Okay.
Am I released from his control now?
You are not. So Wren moves himself over to Brenna, and as that happens, you see his charm start to flare. And when that happens, in Brenna, you try to pull Shepard. You pull him to the other side of you, and he's now on the other side of incursion. He puts his new hands behind his head, and he says, "Yeah, I know it sucks, but if there's any of us, you summon all of us. Sorry."
I was just hoping he could bring him back.
But we can.
We'll get him back. We'll bring him back. We've got time.
So, you guys seem to really want your partner to get brought back from the dead. And we would really like for you all to have incentive to go and find the other gem dragons. I think that we could come up with something here. What do you say?
This doesn't really feel like we have much of a choice. Even though we are...
It totally does. I see that you're a cleric. And I know that you have a diamond.
This coming from Wren or Erelem?
Oh, this is... Oh, am I to still have my voice mod on?
No, I'm just asking.
No, this is coming from Wren.
Because as he's saying that, Brenna would just look over at Erelem because she knows. She knows that Brenna would do anything to bring him back.
Brenna will be able to bring him back.
You could either have us do it, or you could do it on your own terms. Either way.
We can do it on our own terms because I don't know what kind of conditions would come with you bringing him back. But it doesn't mean I don't want to find the other gem dragons. I told you, I want to kill him for you. I do.
I believe you. And we believe you too.
I also addressed the dragon.
Sure,
You lectured me on accepting gifts, even if you don't want them. And when Breeze gave you a gift of flowers, you immediately rejected it. I don't know if I can trust you. So whatever offer you have out on the table, I really don't feel comfortable accepting.
You're very
Madigan's
right,
just
young
furious.
one. You're very right. I apologize for that. It was a test. And it was a very mean test. I know. I hate that act. So silly. I saw this one play once, and I've always wanted to be kind of a villain, and I just started doing it. And since adventurers put their lives on the line all the time, I figured it would be at least a little bit fun. I mean, right, dear?
Are cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
You saw it play once.
No worries. I'm just going to go to this voice since Discord is a little bit overdone right now. So she says, I saw this play once, and I thought it would be really fun to play the villain at one point, and it was, wasn't it, dear? And Wren looks over. Yeah, it was fun. I don't like it, though. Can we not do that again? Listen, it sucked what we did. We get it. But we got people coming down here all the time that are asking for her power, that are asking for my help, just to get somewhere. Not because they're actually willing to do the kind of things that need to be done. You all can.
Well, and we didn't come here to try to get anything from you. We came here because your friends want you to be their friend. They miss you.
I miss them too. But we got a lot of work to do. I can't be with them all the time. I can't help them. I do more good here with Erelem than I do anywhere else. And
What
they
kind
are
of
going.
good?
The kind of people that keep going after the gem dragons aren't stopping. Oriskagal keeps sending more people to kill us. All the time. It's so frequent that we're in hiding. The only way that we can do this is if they have champions. It's
So
better
wait,
for me to stay.
you want us though to find the gem dragon?
I want you to find them and to get their boon. Each one
I
that
want
you
more than anything to find Katarasine.
You want a this? Hey.
I think he's supposed to be my friend. I just do. I want to find him.
Then we'll help you find him. Right now he's across the ocean, so I don't know if you're going to be able to get to him easily. But I know how you can. He's in a place called Fresvelger Peaks. You'll be able to find him in the Underdark in a place called Nullbysund. That's the best place for you to find him. He's a great alchemist and very, very lonely. Find him that way. My Erelem is a horrible gossip, but a wonderful person. Even though that we had to test you and do these horrible things, you passed. We grant you our boon. Now, if you want, we can bring him back and make him a little bit better. Big purple guy can get a little bit of green. What do you say? You have my honor and my arms that we will make sure that he comes back better than before. And exactly how he was on the inside. Just a little bit hardier on the outside.
Well, I think that anything that gives him a better chance of avenging his family, he would definitely say he would want.
It's true.
Are you going to do this with him?
Yes,
And you pledge to do this as long as you both live.
I do.
Got it. Darling, they're ready. As this happens, you watch as she bears down, moves herself, extends her wings massively across all of you to envelop the entire party. As that happens, you all are enveloped in this bright green and glistening emerald sheen. And she looks down.
Brenna, Incursion. Together, you shall be our new champions. Those who ride with you gain our boon and protection. Go now with the blessing of Erelem, the Emerald, the good, the loving.
Brenna, I need for you to write this down. An incursion. I need for you to write this down. You watch as your body starts to raise up from your chest. Incursion, you feel the light start to come back into your eyes. As this happens, both of you start gaining long, scaly dreads that start to go backwards and spiral down to the middle of your backs. As that happens, you watch as the color slowly shifts from your red and purple to a deep emerald green. Your muscles expand, your legs contract, and your back starts to burn as two beautiful emerald wings appear out the back side of you. Your claws become long and almost gem-like, and your tongue begins to burn and sizzle. But then it stops, and it becomes stronger. Your sense is sharper. Incursion, you are alive. Brenna, incursion.
Good.
You gain the natural ability to fly for 1 minute. You have a flying speed of 50, while you're flying in this way. Your unarmed attacks are now claw attacks that do 1d6 acid damage. And you also have a breath weapon. Your breath weapon is a 30-foot line of emerald acid. And your constitution score goes up by 2.
Nice.
Sick.
This is the champion of Erelem the Emerald. So, with that, we are going to close today's game.
Can I ask a quick
What about
question?
Tyrone?
Tyrone is released after a little bit of time.
Okay.
I'm sorry I made you fight your friends, but I gave you a little bit of a taste. I'm sorry, that spell is just too much.
It's fine. I didn't kill anyone.
Biz did. Yay! Let's get a Biz kills a thing counter.
Yep.
And let this be a
Can I-
lesson to never underestimate someone based on size.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, there's a question.
It's a history-based question. So Madigan was with the party when they were in the dungeon that had the flying ship books.
Mm-hmm.
Would she be able to gather anything from seeing any of the things that Wren has on him? I don't know if any of that is related.
Yes. He has one thing on him that you notice from the flying ship books that you have been rifling through. It's the potion that he carries on his side. This potion seems to float as though gravity does not affect it.
Got it. She would notice like anything special with his. I'm asking a question, trying to word it in the best way that I can, and I'm going to be satisfied with what I have noticed, and that's it.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I think I know what you're trying to ask. Okay.
Trying to ask if she knows anything about his weapons.
About his weapons? No.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Aside from the fact that if Breeze's eyes were completely dazzled by just looking at them when she had Detect Magic up, there's a very strong chance he has a Leotin artifact. Also,
okay.
he has a rod that he's been using as a focus, and the parts of those look extremely familiar to you. But you've seen those in 3 different parts. You've not seen them like that before. This looks like one whole unit.
Got it. Okay.
So that's the information I'm able to give you with that.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Did the information that they just give me advance my research?
Yes, that advanced it 300 points.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, so now you know where they are and on what continent they're on.
That is amazing.
What is that weird taste in my mouth?
That is the ability for you to fire out the Emerald Dragon's breath weapon.
Oh. Incursion's really not used to the whole transformation thing. I think he cut himself with his claw on his tongue.
So as long as you didn't cut off his head, he was going to keep... as long as you didn't cut off his head, Erelem wouldn't have attacked you. If you tried to attack Erelem, Erelem would have been in the fight. And one of you was going to be killed. That was one of the ways that they were going to gift you with a boon. Or you could have just completely wrecked Wren. Or just banished him or whatever. If you banished him, he actually now has an attunement to other planes. So it's potentially he could have just been lost there.
Oh.
Oops.
And that was the one catcher. So if that ever happened, that would have been the case. But yeah, there was 7. I had 7 force majeures for this fight, and
I was angry, but trying to do a good job of not beheading him.
you did a very good job, and you chopped off both of his arms, which was good.
Just
but
rechanneling that rage.
Yeah, but they do grow back. He's a very,
Okay,
he's a very special
I figured
guy.
eventually he would get sick of having his limbs chopped off.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
Are these wings permanent?
They're permanent, yeah.
Wren.
Incursion, look.
So,
He matched.
unfortunately, we're going to have to jump over and raid Critical Role right now. But did you guys have fun?
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
amazingly fun.
Okay, I'm glad you guys had fun with that. So I have great news. I just went to on site with this place that is trying to hire me. And I say tried to hire me because it's been a month or two. But we'll see. So, God, I really hope this happens. But I know that I've missed 1 or 2 streams, but I'm working on this and I'm just blasting hard. But man, I really, really hope that this works out. Anyway, this is still going to continue on no matter what. So if you don't see me on the Wednesday or Friday streams, I'll do my best to make them up. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. And just remember, too, we are 90 out of 100 away from our next art giveaway. When that happens and once we hit 100, you're going to go to the Discord link right at the top. And the prize for that is your own art commission with our commissioned artist. That was a gift by Victory NYC. Thank you very, very much for doing that. We're going to go ahead and raid Critical Role now. Thank you all so very, very much for watching, for subscribing, for following, for branching out, making the word known. This is going to be up on YouTube in about a day or two. I really hope that you guys had the chance to watch it and look it all the way through. This is episode 25. Holy crap that we've done 25 of these. And this Sunday, I hope that you guys are looking forward to the next Adequate 8 campaign. That being said, I hope that you all have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so very, very much. And I will see you next week. All the best. Enjoy Critical Role.
Woo!
Okay. So I'm going to keep you guys on for just a bit. So I know that was a little bit heavy, especially losing Caro. But the dagger was the most dangerous thing. And it is a Leotan artifact. That is the first of the Leotan artifacts that introduces everybody that runs my home games or runs my off-stream games. Everybody has run into at least one, and that's usually my first one. The only difference is that one thing by itself is insanely cursed. So, right, but he was able to beat the curse in his home game, so that's why he keeps it, and that's now a part of his character.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. That is sick.
Yeah, it's an insane weapon. And especially with him using it, it's just nuts. But it's a +3 dagger that does 4d6 necrotic damage every time it hits. And if you're killed by it, or if you're brought to 0 hit points, you have to make a con save. If it's 19 or below, you turn into a zombie thrall.
Oh,
Well,
I'm glad I made the con safe.
Yeah, so you actually survived that, which was perfect. And the
That
finger
would've
of death
been
was just to
brutal.
drop you.
Yeah.
But I knew that Madigan had the potential to bring you back, and Erelem was going to bring you back regardless. So if it was a TPK, you guys would have TPK'd. But if it was anything else, Erelem would have still brought you back.
Oh.
So
I've
this
definitely learned my lesson about like making sure to bring the diamond.
So that's
Yep.
one of the things I wanted you guys to know, is that this was going to be a fight to the death, and all the abilities
Yeah.
are abilities that Wren has or will have with his character and his progression. So a lot of what happened, that's Cogs Goblin, who is in our community. This is his actual character, and this is his forward progression. I have his character at level 20 whenever he rolls to commune with his warlock patron. This is what he turns into. So
Damn.
you guys fought his like Super Saiyan form.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah. But it took all of you to take him down. And he still
That was
had
crazy.
to get a thrall in order to keep him alive.
And it was fun along the way. We had some really good moments.
That's very true.
Can I also say,
That band is
one,
good.
Sentinel was the smartest thing I could ever train.
Sentinel
And
is
two,
so
I
OP.
love the weapon you gave me. It's beautiful.
I'm glad you like it.
I get to bring someone to me and then not let them leave.
I know, it's awesome. It's
It's
so you.
perfect.
So how long until you use it on incursion? Just for fun?
Oh God.
I actually went through that. Do I pull him out of the silence, or do I risk attacking incursion so that I can grab him with my weapon and pull him to me? Because then they wouldn't get opportunity, because I'd be dragging incursion out against his will. So I was like, I don't want to risk killing him with my own hit, so I'm gonna pull him out. Plus, Brenna has no idea what that bubble is anyway.
Anyway,
Such a good fight.
yeah, those are really, really clutch moments from everybody. Great
That
great
Vanish-
jobs.
That was
that
amazingly
Vanish replay
fun.
was a lot of fun.
And dude, you're like, oh my god, blood hunters are so crazy. I never realized that they were as strong as they were.
Yes.
You're a
so
freaking
it-
damage dealer, man.
I was
And a
so
werewolf.
excited to bring that out and surprise everybody.
That was good.
Yep.
That was really good.
It was fun.
What's really funny is the god that both Breeze and I follow is cool with non-evil lycanthropes.
That's very true.
Yeah.
She
But there
is
may
of
be
the
a
moon.
moonbeam in your future.
All right, you guys.
Maybe.
I can't thank you guys enough. This has been so much fun and a crazy milestone. I can't believe that I reached 25 of these. Thank you guys for being here for this and supporting and everything that you've done. This is awesome. Again, if there's anything that I can be doing to help you guys out, you just let me know, and I'll do everything that I can. That being said, yeah. Do you guys have any suggestions for where, or any hopes for where the next 25 are going to go?
Somewhere over to sea.
We gotta get that.
Brenna
airship
wants
going.
her amethyst dragon, but
Is it
I
just
want the
the
airship. You want the amethyst dragon. Let's go.
yep, that's gonna be a thing now. She's like, okay, we gotta build this airship because I gotta get to my dragon.
Okay.
Somehow
That's-
we just end up like Aragon, like the Dragon Riders, and we just end up riding gem dragons against a Reshagal. Just that would be
With a
kinda sick.
flying ship.
Just
Like, we're
keep
just
in
a
mind,
fleet.
I mean,
Flying ship.
this dragon is. Brenna is convinced this is her best friend that she's never met, and she's going to find him.
Yeah. Can one of you guys do me a quick favor? Can one of you please go to Caravan Growth for me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, when you're there, go to tell me what the caravan experience points are.
42,600 out of 45,000.
Okay. Can you 42600?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's like 2,400 shy.
Can you please write in the general chat the number 60200
60200.
and then just send it?
There you go.
Okay. The reason that I'm doing that is because you all achieved 18,000 experience on this. That is split between the 5 of you, which is 3,600 experience per person. You've already leveled up to level 7, so go ahead and level yourself to level 7 and then add 3,600 experience points on top of that.
Cool.
For Madigan, you just add 3,600 experience points because you're already level 7.
Okay. And then because the party leveled up to level 7, so she would go to level 8, right?
You got the car that levels you up?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. Ever since that, I've been really bad about keeping track of any experience points for her. It just gets confusing.
What was that amount again? 3,000?
3,600.
So 26,600.
Then we roll hit points.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and roll hit points and get you guys moving on that. Why don't we let's just go down the line real quick. Let's do Tyrone, Black Irish.
All right, I'm keeping with Blood Hunter.
D10.
Yep.
Roll a 9. See if you can go for the perfect. Roll me that D10.
I'm rolling it in the Discord. I got ones both time.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, I rolled a 9 here, so you get a 9.
Cool.
Could you guys roll it in roll 20 for me? Okay, so let's do Rose. You gonna stay in Druid? Rose, you there?
Yes, I'm here. I keep muting while I cop. I'm sorry.
No worries. You want to do continue in Druid?
Yes.
All right. I rolled a 5. Take the 5. Brenna, you going to continue in Barbarian?
Of course.
Ooh. I rolled a 3. Yeah, that's a 12. Go for it.
I rolled a 12.
Nice.
Okay. Max that out. Incursion. I rolled a 6. If you're going Barbarian.
He's getting attacked by a Liam.
Ah. Well, we'll come back to him. For Madigan, do you want to do D8? Or are you going to multi-class? Okay. Take the 5.
I'll take it.
Okay. So Caro can roll the D12 in the Discord. But the number is 6 for him.
Okay.
That I rolled. So he can roll on top of that whenever he's ready.
I don't know what he's doing now. I can't hear him down there.
No worries. Thank you guys very, very much. Congratulations on reaching level 7 and also creating your first pact with the Green Gem Dragon. This is actually going to benefit the entire party now. So what this means is that the caravan crafters, they no longer have to wait for a crafting search. There is a single crafting done every day.
Ooh.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It is a plentiful bounty that happens, and that is what continues on. So those will be rolled every day, and if I forget a day, I'll just back roll. Okay? I hope that you guys have a wonderful time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Wishing you all the best, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.